local flower shop, also offering merchandise crafted by local merchants. The shop is open Monday through Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Thursdays and Fridays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Stop in for a unique gift or brighten someone's day with a fresh flower arrangement. Reach us at 740-848-0094.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO. All right, it is a football Friday night, and the Fredericktown Freddies will be at home against the Highland Scotts in high school football action tonight here, of course, on WMVO. And Scott Spittler is with us, the head football coach of the Fredericktown Freddies. It is her season with Fredericktown. And, Coach, you know, we talked on Monday night a little bit about the football team and the upcoming season and things, and we asked you about why come back to Fredericktown and come here to coach on this time as well. So what led you to want to coach at Fredericktown with this group, a really talented group here at Fredericktown?
Well, like I said, on Monday I stepped away to take care of my mother, and then we lost her, and she lost her battle to cancer there last September. And a couple months after we lost her, I looked at my wife. She goes, "I know you want to get back into it." And I wasn't just going to go after or seek any job. Didn't want to move, and I wanted to be in a community, in a town that cared about success of young men and women, just not in academics, but also in athletics and extracurriculars. And just happened to see one evening on social media that Will Hartley had decided to step down, and we have a connection to the community. With our kids started elementary school at Fredericktown, and my wife worked at Fredericktown for a few years, and until our jobs took us north. And so it's kind of been a full circle moment. And there's just been a lot of great tradition, and not just in football, but in academics and all athletics, success on boys and girls, both sides, and very supportive community. I'm just privileged and honored to be the next guy. I mean, when you're talking about guys like Don DeMarco, Luke Bill, Will Hartley, I mean, you're talking about great men first, but great football coaches, and getting the opportunity to take part in this program and its history is just a privilege that I don't take lightly.
And Will be making his broadcast debut tonight on the game as well. But you look at this team with Fredericktown, we talk about the fact that it is a team that is senior-laden. There's some really talented guys, skilled players, but I know you talked about it on Monday night about the offensive line and things. So what are we going to see with this Fredericktown team for those going to come out and see them for the first time?
Oh, absolutely. Our experience is our senior skill positions. But, where we're going to make our hay is how fast we come along up front in the trenches on the offensive and defensive lines. Where, like I said, we've got some youth in that area. We've got some inexperience in that area. Because they graduated, the whole D-line and whole offensive line were seniors last year. So we're kind of rebuilding there. And then you add to it a new system of things. So we're still learning. We're still working to get better every day. And that's the great thing as a coach. You're not where you want to be yet, but when you got kids that come and work hard every day, it's just great. And we'll get there. And hopefully we've done enough this week and this summer to get her on the line there on Friday night and get the victory against Highland.
When you talk about the Highland Scotts, kind of an inexperienced group. I was talking with Ty and kind of an inexperienced group with this team. And what do you see with this Highland Scotts team in the matchup tonight?
I see a team very similar to what we want to do. They want to establish the line of scrimmage on offense with their run game, and then defensively they want to control the line of scrimmage. So I really think the matchup tonight is going to come down to who can control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball and who can play mistake-free.
Yeah. And you talk about playing mistake-free when it's week one. That's kind of hard to do, isn't it? Week one, you're still trying to work the kinks out offensively and defensively, and especially in the kicking game too.
Well, I think being the first night and then the emotion behind that always seems to get teenage boys a little riled up. And I think when you have all that, there is the opportunity to have mistakes and things. And so, we've been working as a team and discussing as a team all week about, making sure that we're playing at our standard and staying level-headed the entire 4 quarters. So we can't get on an emotional roller coaster ride because that won't be good for us.
Yeah. Coach, well, we appreciate your time this morning. Look forward to catching up with you after the ball game as well, and hopefully talking about a win too. But thanks for your time, and look forward to catching up with you all season long. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veterans Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
Green Automotive Repair, where your car gets the royal treatment. This team is on a mission to deliver service so good, even your car will want to shake hands. They offer everything from routine checkups to major overhauls. So whether your car's making a noise that sounds like it's auditioning for a comedy club or just needs a little TLC, roll on down to Green Automotive Repair.
This is Jimmy at Green Automotive Repair, 506 Harcourt Road, Mount Vernon. Good luck to all the student athletes.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court is a Levering Management Skilled Nursing Center.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
And welcome back, everyone. Fredericktown High School, it's the Knox County Veteran Services Office. Friday Night Lights brought to you by Starting Point in Knox County, our pregame. Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services, by Pizza Cottage and Alumni Roofing. Will Hartley with me, former coach of the Fredericktown Freddies, joining me this season. That's going to be fantastic. You heard both coaches, Coach Ty Stover of Highland and Scott Spittler, the new coach for the Fredericktown Freddies. What were your takeaways of those conversations?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that they've really been putting in the work. For Highland, as he said, he's got a lot of new faces. It's going to be interesting to see how they adjust to their new system. A little bit of the same for Fredericktown, as I said earlier. I think Fredericktown has to be able to hang their hat on their experienced skill guys and coach up and bring that young offensive line along and see where they're at.
How do you approach that? The new kids coming in through the system. Obviously, a lot of them been with you, maybe 7th, 8th grade in the program, but you get freshmen and sophomores now. They're taking a big role in a varsity squad. How do you approach that from a mental standpoint with them?
Well, I mean, it's just one of the consistent things of high school sports is that you're always looking at that new group coming in. I'm sure, in the case of Coach Stover, he's been looking at those guys since they were in junior high and figuring out what he's got and what fits best. Now, Scott, it's a little bit more of a challenge because he's coming in with a fresh look. But I know that, as soon as he got the job, he hit the ground running as far as learning about the personnel and learning about the strengths, who we had coming back, who we had losing, who we had lost as well.
A lot of physical, obviously, that puts into this game. I mean, it is the game of football after all, but mental. You're in the locker room right now. What are you telling the kids coming out into game number one?
Well, I think the biggest thing game one is you just got to get those early game jitters out of the way. The butterflies are flying pretty high right now. Everybody's a little jittery. Try and transition that energy into something positive. Use that energy to boost your team. Usually if we get a big play here early, that'll it seems to settle everybody down and everybody settles into the game. So you want to be the team that makes that big play and gains that early momentum and not the other way around.
What do you think has to happen for either of these teams in the first drive down the field tonight to be successful?
Well, I think both of them want to establish the running game. So as they talked about, they want to gain control of the line of scrimmage. So I think whichever team can do that. Now, with that being said, one thing we have not talked about, and both these offenses lend themselves to this, is a big shot play over the top where everybody's kind of lulled to sleep with run, and then a big play over the top. And that also could serve as that big play to gain that early edge.
Tonight's game brought to you by Danbury Senior Living, Knox County Veteran Services, Marengo Hardware, Buckeye Stoves, Utica Feed and Hardware, and Velvet Ice Cream. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. We want to mention, as of right now, we are only on YouTube and on radio, 100.9 FM WMVO. And we're letting people on Facebook know that we're having a problem with that. So check us out on YouTube. Pass that word around. We'll be back starting kickoff coming up in just a couple of minutes on the Knox County Veteran Services Office Friday Night Lights with WMVO.
UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it the most. They're a full-service, independent insurance agency with a hometown attitude dedicated to providing the best coverage and service possible. UIS Insurance and Investments supports area schools and communities with local offices in Northwest and Central Ohio and Southeast Michigan. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. That's uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
From homes to high-rises, Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services has you covered. We design custom security systems for your unique property, install HD video surveillance with remote viewing, and provide gate automation, smart keypads, card readers, and mobile access for total control. Plus, our fire alarm systems deliver fast, reliable detection when seconds count. Your security, smarter, safer, stronger. Call Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services today for 24/7 peace of mind.
And welcome back to Fredericktown High School on WMVO Sports. A perfect night tonight. Temperatures not as hot as they have been the last couple of weeks. And we are set for high school football week number 1 here. And it is a gorgeous night tonight. You can't ask for better than this, can you?
Yeah, perfect. Sometimes these early games, these August games can be really oppressively hot. Tonight is about perfect.
The Highland Scotts will be kicking off as Fredericktown won the toss and decided to take the ball. And Fredericktown will get it to go into the sun first. As they come out on the field, nice crowd on hand here. And, of course, the band doing a great performance in the pregame. And back to return it for Fredericktown is going to be Caden Gibson and Brody Davis. Brody Davis will be on the left-hand side as he runs down the field. As we await the kickoff, the start of the 2025 season, the Highland Scotts will kick it away. The Green Automotive Repair scoreboard tonight is set at 0. The clock with 12 minutes on it. And kicking it away is going to be Chase Heck, the 5'8 junior. He approaches. Here's a squib, a little onside action at the 42. I don't know if onside or squib. More maybe like a squib there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were trying to do there.
Don't know if that was what they had planned or not, but.
Yeah. Freddie's going to start with good field position.
They will indeed. Right around the 38-yard line. The officials will put it down, and we got to remember it's the first game for the officials too, other than I guess their scrimmages.
Yeah. Everybody's got to knock the rust off.
Yep. And we'll see how many penalties come out. That's always the challenge too early on, isn't it?
Yeah. You want to play a clean game.
Freddies come out in the wing T offense, as we know. Now they're going to spread, so they're going to surprise everybody. 2 receivers left, tight, 2 to the right. In the shotgun, Sipes. Here's the snap. Looks for the quick throw, left side out. Gets Toombs, and he's going to get hit at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, good gain there by Gavin.
6-yard pickup by the senior. Good group of seniors here for the Freddies.
Yeah, I mean, we thought we might see that tonight where they haven't shown Sipes that much in the gun through the scrimmages, but I mean, he's naturally so skilled back there. And the first play of the game there, they put him in the gun and ran the little 5-yard in route.
2nd and 2 yards to go for the first down. A lot of options here. Sipes back in the shotgun, receiver left and right. One set back right. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, straight ahead. Sipes gets the first down and up across the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Good surge there.
That's what you want on the first couple of plays, don't you?
Yeah, like I say, I mean, get those butterflies out of the way, and nothing like a first down to do that.
11:23 to go here in the first quarter. Scoreless on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. All part of the Knox County Veteran Services Office Friday Night Lights. Curtis Newland with you, along with Will Hartley beside me. As the Fredericktown Freddies have the ball, they move the chains once. Now at their 50-yard line near the left hash. Here's the wing tee. Wing on the right, wing on the left. Drop back, and there they go, right up the middle with a carry, close to a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, the fullback dive. Highland front big. They got to start getting a little more leverage here, getting a little lower.
2nd down and 9 here for the Fredericktown Freddies. They look to the sideline. 10:41 to go on the clock. It is running. 100.9 FM, WMVO. 93.7 HD2, and streaming tonight on YouTube. Unfortunately not Facebook due to some problems there. 2 receivers right. Here's the snap. Fumbled ball. It's picked up quickly and lost again. There's a flag on the field. Highland says they have it.
Looks like Highland ball. We talked about those, you want to minimize the mistakes early. And who's going to get that first big play, whether it be positive or negative. And there we go. We got a turnover there.
Hand off to Kirk Parker, and just weren't able to communicate it. And now it's going to be Highland football.
I didn't see what the flag was, or that was just his beanie, I think.
Yeah, I think it was just the marker.
Yep.
You know, when they changed those a couple of years ago, it's fooled us every time. So Highland will have the ball after a turnover midfield, and the Scotts from their own 49-yard line. And it's going to be a real battle tonight for the trenches.
Yeah, they've moved one of their best athletes, Zach Church, to quarterback. This will be his first year at quarterback, and we're going to see a lot of option from Highland.
5'10" senior, under center, 2 in the backfield, now in motion. Here's the snap, handoff right side, up the hole, and he's going to get hit, but a gain of about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Kane Stover there on the run.
He's a junior, 6'1", 210 pounds. He's carrying some weight there.
Yeah, he's a good-looking kid, and he, fullback and inside linebacker, so you got to be put together to play those 2 spots.
2nd down and long here for the Highland Scotts. Under 10 minutes now here in quarter number 1 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Curtis Newland, Will Hartley with you. Again on the radio and on the video stream with YouTube tonight. 1 left, 1 to the right side, 1 in the slot right. In motion, here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, quarterback Church. She gets hit by a line of Freddies, including Toombs up there, and that's going to be dropped for maybe a slight loss.
Yeah, good play there. Freddie D-line doing really well. Sophomore Noah Shannon on the play there. Made really good penetration from his defensive tackle spot.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Highland Scotts as they come to the 49-yard line in Freddie territory. Tonight's game brought to you by Country Court Skilled Nursing, the Living Center Senior Living Apartment Community, Prescription Turf Care, Knox Public Health Mobility Management, and Avita Health Systems.
So far, the Freddies have their option been really solid in their option responsibilities.
Dylan Wiggand out to the left side, 1 receiver to the right. 2 on the wing, snap, handoff.
Counter,
and to the right side, around the end, up to the 40-yard line or near it, and out of bounds is going to be Daugherty from the Highland Scotts, and that's going to be close to a first down. Did he get it?
I think. On
Maybe
the far
just
side,
short.
it looks like he's a little short.
So 4th and about a yard here for the Scotts.
First big decision for Coach Stover. Looks like he's going to go for it.
8:47 to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 on the board. Highland Scotts got a turnover off a fumble by Fredericktown at the 49-yard line, and now they've pushed it ahead about 7, and they've got a big 4th down here. 2 receivers out right, 1 in motion in the backfield. Handoff. It's going to be up the middle to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a first down, and that was carried by Kane Stover again.
We have first down there.
What are you seeing in those front lines right now?
Well, I mean, right there, Highland got really good movement at the point of attack. They're pulling their front side guard there, just a basic dive to the big fullback, And both these offenses, I mean, that's what they want to do is establish the fullback.
So 1st and 10, a new set of downs for the Highland Scotts from the 35-yard line, Fredericktown territory on your green automotive repair scoreboard. 2 receivers to the right. Wings on both sides. Here's the snap. Church hands off. Nope, he fakes it right side, 30-yard line, and some change. And that's going to be close again to the first down marker.
Yeah, the biggest thing with the offense, with the option, Highland on the option there, is if they get into a rhythm, it can be really, really tricky to stop.
2nd down and about 3 or 4 here at the 29, 28-yard line for the Highland Scotts. Sun is to their back. Bringing the play is going to be Wiggin to Zach Church, the 5'10 senior, 190-pound quarterback. 2 receivers to the right side. On the short side, Stover, set back. Here's the snap. Handoff left side on the jet sweep across the 25 to the 20. There's a flag or a marker, and that's going to go across the 15-yard line possibly.
Yeah, Nick McFerrin, he's saying there's holding there. Number 45 for the Freddies. Yeah, I think he's right. Coming back. Got the hold.
So that'll bring everything back. 7:24 here in the first quarter. It is scoreless at Freddie, the home of the Freddies here, Fredericktown High School. Curtis Newland, Will Hartley with you here on the first night of the football season 2025.
Yeah, you just see that so often on those perimeter runs. Those perimeter guys, they get their hands outside the shoulder pads on those defensive guys, and that's an easy call for the official.
It's going to get called every time. They'll bring the ball back. Set it at the 38-yard line, Fredericktown territory, so that makes it about 2nd and 14.
Yeah, neither one of these offenses want to be behind the sticks, behind schedule. They want to stay on schedule, so this is a setback here.
First penalty of the night. Receiver out to the left, that's Wiggin. One other will join him. 2 wings, single back. Here's the snap, handoff, Stover. Or did he keep it?
Yeah, it's keep.
Up to about the 35-yard line. And that is going to be about a 3-yard gainer. That's it.
Nice play there by the junior Cash Parker. Stayed at home on the backside. Minimized the gain.
I've been told that I'm probably going to call a lot of Cash Parker and Kirk Parker's names this year.
Yeah, I mean, both of them had really solid defensive campaigns last year. And yeah, both physical, tough kids. One is senior and the other sophomore.
Highland breaks the huddle. Church, the quarterback, goes under center. Kane Stover right behind him. 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap, pitch to Stover. Right side, slow to get going, gets across the 35.
Good pursuit, yep.
Maybe a gain or 2 yard. Looked like he was a little slow getting out of the backfield there.
Yeah. Brody Davis from his safety spot came down, made a nice play there, really filled really well. As you said, it was a slow developing play. Freddie D was a good pursuit there.
4th down and 9.
Yeah, I think you go for it here, yeah.
Not really any other option at the 34-yard line, is there?
I mean, you're not in a bad, if you don't get it, you're not in a bad spot here. You know, Freddie's still got a long way to go.
Scoreless, 5:47 to go in the first quarter. Receiver left in Wiggins. Hayden Moore to the right side. Kane Stover in the backfield. Here's the snap.
First
quarterback
pass.
has it. He's in trouble, pressured, and 4 red jerseys all over him for the sack with a 1-yard loss. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yep.
So big stand there for the Freddies.
Yeah, I mean that was you had that early fumble, and that could have that could have really been problems. And as I said, Highland started getting a little rhythm there, but of course, in that penalty set them back, and this is not an offense that's going to do well if it's behind the chains.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Fredericktown Freddies. Tonight's game brought to you by Green Automotive Repair, Citywide Solutions, a new sponsor. Thank you so much, Ariel Corporation and Conway's Danville Pharmacy. Thanks for making it possible for us to broadcast high school sports throughout the season. Tonight's game again on YouTube, WMVO's YouTube, and on 100.9 FM, WMVO, and 93.7 HD2 if you have a digital radio. Receiver out to the right. Little confusion there here on the wing tee. Here's the snap and a pitch out to the right side and up across the 35. Still on his feet. Not much gain there. Lateral as they get down to, maybe a yard there?
Yeah, Highland pretty good pursuit.
Brody Davis with the carry there. And if you watch the wing tee, it's so hard to see who's moving around in there. Everybody's so tight.
That's what they want, is that confused teams with the misdirection. Confuses us up here as well.
So the Freddies come back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 8. Ball at their own 36-yard line, scoreless here on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. And we got a timeout called. Freddies are going to talk it over. We'll step out as well. We'll be back in a moment on WMBO.
At Conway's Danville Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy, the health of you and your family is the heart of our mission. We go above and beyond to offer the friendly and knowledgeable support you deserve. We make managing your health easier with a variety of personalized services. It's what community is all about. In Knox County and Danville, your community Health Mart Pharmacy is Conway's Danville Pharmacy. Experience the difference. Visit Conway's Danville Pharmacy, 14 East Main Street, taking the time to listen and care.
So I got this neighbor, Dave. He was kind of curious about my lawn. Grumbled that he bought a patch fix for his yard. Well, it didn't fix the patch. I tried to tell him, call Prescription Turf Care. Come aerate and overseed in the fall. You get a nice, thick, healthy yard next year that goes great with that nice, thick, juicy steak right here. Call 740-397-1203 and ask about a free, no-obligation estimate. And remember, if you want a healthy lawn and all the weeds gone, call Prescription Turf Care.
Call Prescription Turf Care.
Under 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter here at Fredericktown High School. The Freddies have it scoreless, 4:49 to go, first quarter. Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Here's the snap and the run left side. Brody Davis takes a big hit just past the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of a yard. We'll see where they mark it.
Helmet came off. Yeah, helmet came off there. I think that's Dylan Wingen from Highland. He's going to have to come out.
So 3rd down here and about 8 to go. And the wing tee, I imagine, has got to be quite a big adjustment going from a spread offense.
Yeah, I mean, totally, especially this variant of it. This is a very unique system that Coach Spittler runs. You just do not see this system. But they've been working on it a long time, all summer through the spring. And
Sipes, the quarterback, in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right in the little bit of a spread here, offset.
Yeah. Sipes
Here's the snap.
keep.
Sipes can keep it. Yeah. He gets yardage to the 40 and leans into the 35-yard line.
Looks like he's there.
Close to a first down, if not. Ooh, he is real close.
They might have to measure this.
They're gonna move it. First down for the Freddies.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10.
Yeah, Blake is just so explosive to the point of attack. He doesn't need much daylight to get up to the second level.
And his footwork is so quick.
Yeah.
He's able to turn
Oh,
quickly. Rolls out to the right side, pass down the flay and the flat, short. And it's going to be incomplete. Just a little shy.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that both these teams are so heavy on the run, and that's definitely been the focus for both defenses. That can one of these teams slip somebody behind that with a play-action pass, and there the Freddies had an opportunity, just came up short.
Trying to give it to Griffin Garver there. 3:42 now to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he was open there.
Looking at the play flap on the arm. Brody Davis will go out to the right side. Toombs to the left with one other in motion for the Freddies. It's going to be Cash Parker. Here's the snap and turns upfield up to about a 5-yard gainer at the 50.
Landefeld for Highland on the stop there. He's starting to see more of this where they're running this jet motion, and Blake's pulling it off of that, something he's really comfortable at doing.
I mean, you're going to have Blake run the ball a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he had over 3,000 yards last year?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he had a really good
total
year.
yardage.
Yeah.
You're going to have him in action. A lot of movement up there. Here's the wing tee back, under center, Sipes pitches it, right side, cuts inside the tackle and taken down, and that is going to be Cash Parker trying to find a hole. He was back there looking around like, where am I going to go through that?
Yeah.
Now, one of the problems with the wing tee, of course, is everybody's in the box. That means the defense is all in the box.
Yeah, the Highland defensive line did a good job there standing up not allowing the Freddies to get any movement. Got a punt here.
So 4th and 5. This will be the first punt of the game. And back to punt it. It's going to be Junior Butler, 6'2", 179-pound junior. 2:23 to go here in the first quarter. He has the ball. The punt is off. High and short. It's going to be picked up at the 25-yard line, or to the 20-25-yard line on the return. And that's where Highland will have it to start this drive. Tonight's game brought to you by Starting Point of Knox County, by Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, and Spearman Financial Services. Curtis Newland, Will Hartley with you here on week number 1. And as we've said it many times, it feels like it's week 1, 3, 5, 7, and over, right?
Yeah, the fastest 10 weeks of the year.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Highland Scotts. We'll see what they can do on this drive.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit what we expect. I mean, on paper, these look pretty evenly matched teams, both with new offensive systems and just kind of feeling themselves along here.
Highland Scotts to come to the line of scrimmage. Hayden Moore split to the right along with Robbie Schmidt. Zach Church under center. Here's the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle, and a big carry for a first down by Kane Stover. There he showed a little bit of speed and power, 6'1", 210.
Yeah, the offensive line did a great job there opening that up.
So move the sticks. Ball will set at the 36-yard line. Highland territory as we get ready to go under 2 minutes on the clock, scoreless on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. I want to thank Knox County Veteran Services Office. They are our sponsor, title sponsor for Friday Night Lights. We've got a couple of games happening tonight. Of course, this one here, and we also have Centerburg, and they are hosting Utica tonight. 2 receivers to the right, 1 wide left. Under center goes Church. Here's the snap. Handoff Stover up the middle. Takes a big hit, and he's going to get stopped with maybe 2 yards on progression.
Yeah, same play pretty much. Freddies did a better job there.
So 2nd down and 8 for Highland.
Yeah, I think Nick McFerrin, senior inside linebacker. It's good to see him back on the field. He was lost all last year with a knee injury in preseason, so it's great to see him back out there.
To your knowledge, is everyone healthy for the Fredericktown Freddies?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. I think just, the aches and pains of going through summer practice, but nothing serious, I don't believe.
2nd and 8. Receiver wide right. One's in motion. Out to the right side. Here's the snap. Handoff Stover right up the middle. And he's going to pick up pretty good yardage on that push, maybe 5. He's not a hard guy to see from up here. He looks taller than 6'1", though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he does. He does a really good job here early with his yards after contact.
And they're going to probably let the clock run out here. 32 seconds are winding down at the end of the first quarter. The Green Automotive Repair scoreboard, it is scoreless. 23 seconds winding off here. We'll be taking a break in a moment. WMVO 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2, and streaming on YouTube. Will they get the play off? 11 seconds. 1 receiver to the right, 1 left. Under center is Church. Hard counts in motion. Here's the snap and handoff. Stover, and a push for the first down. Highland will move the chains to start the second quarter.
Yeah, scrum.
We'll be back after this on WMVO.
Avita Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to care for area athletes. Fellowship trained in complex knee and shoulder surgery, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kyle Randall and sports medicine physician Dr. Jeremy Ream provide comprehensive sports medicine and orthopedic care for athletes, weekend warriors, and anyone who wants to get back on their feet, from strains and sprains to ACL and shoulder reconstruction. Avita has the experts you need. Call 419-709-8645.
Home has never meant more. It's not just a place, it's where life happens. Protect yours from the inside out with a home insurance policy from Frankenmuth Insurance. Are you ready to get frank about your insurance needs? Start a conversation with the experts at UIS Insurance and Investments and see if a homeowner's policy from Frankenmuth Insurance is right for you. Get started at UISprotect.com. That's UISprotect.com. Trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
And welcome back here on WMVO Sports. I'm Curtis Newland along with Will Hartley. It's scoreless as we go into the second quarter on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. And coming into the second quarter, big move there for Highland to get that first down.
Yeah, I mean, Highland, they've been doing a pretty good job as far as running their offense. They just had that big setback with the penalty. Stover's starting to establish himself a little bit. So we'll see what happens here in the second quarter.
All right, so Highland flip ends of the field. They'll be out their own 46-yard line after the first down. And some people asking about why people are wearing purple here tonight. Will, we want to get to that after this play, okay? Will has some information about that. Two receivers to the right side. Here's the snap. Handoff is faked, and it's going to be the quarterback, Church, for a quick 3 or 4 yard carry up to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, so Fredericktown organized wearing purple to honor and just show solidarity for the young man from East Knox, Aiden Riggle, plays football down there, father administrator down at the Career Center, and he just discovered that he's going to be fighting a battle here with cancer. Tough situation, but, the county and the kids here, both teams, and a lot of the parents and fans just wanted to show their solidarity and thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family.
Yeah, that is great support. I know Jim personally, a fantastic guy, and his son I'm sure as well, and we do wish him the best there, and it is neat to see. Here's the snap, handoff left side to Kane Stover, and he's going to take about 3 people to drag him down as he moves the ball about a yard. Not enough yardage for Highland, but, boy, he stood up to a lot of red defenders, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Cash Parker's really he's really doing well here defensively early. I think he was in on that. I think he was the first guy on his legs on that play. Big third down play here.
Cash and Kirk, seniors on this Fredericktown team.
Highland yet to get a pass off. They did attempt that one, but see what they do here on 3rd and 6.
10:34 to go in the first half. Highland Scotts come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers tight to the line right. One in motion to overload the side. Here goes the little pass here. And looked like a little miscommunication there. Church was passing downfield, and I don't know, the receiver might have just been caught up on the block.
Yeah, I don't know. It almost looked like they were trying to set up a little tunnel screen there, but didn't work out well.
So that'll be another 4th down here for Highland. This one a little bit farther away. 4th and 5. Scoreless here in the second quarter with 10:20 to go before the halftime break. Hayden Moore split out to the right by himself, one to the left side. And here comes the punt. Punt. Oh, not a flag. I'm surprised as the ball is going to land around the 20, 15-yard line. They might mark it up to the 12 or 13-yard line. What was the situation back here? Punter got rid of the ball and took a hit.
Yeah, he did. He was lucky he got that off. Would
that not have been a flag there, or it's just on the edge?
Yeah, I mean, that's the referee's judgment there. I mean, that could have been the 5-yarder running into the kicker. Definitely wasn't roughing, but in that case, that would have put him in an interesting, Coach Dover, an interesting spot. Does he go for it on 4th and 1 or not? But no flags, so no foul. Freddie's got the ball.
They have it at the 19-yard line. 10:17 to go here in the first half. Ball near the right hash mark. We'll see what they do here. Of course, they've run the wing tee. They've also spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, in this type of game, field position could be huge down the stretch.
Under center, Sipes hands off left side, and the push ahead up across the 25-yard line. Maybe the 26, so a 6-yard gainer on the scrum.
Yeah, fullback wedge there.
Who was that carrying the
So
ball?
Reese,
That was
Reese Hannon, sophomore.
Yeah.
And their nice little run by him.
I think that's his first carry of the night, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3 here for the Freddies.
Might have found something there.
Kirk Parker tucked in on the left side. Everybody's tucked in. That's the way
Same
this
play.
runs. And right up the middle. And this one not successful. Maybe a yard here. They'll give them on progression. And we got an injured player.
Yeah.
Looks like it's Kirk Parker coming off,
yeah,
hobbling a little
Kirk-
bit. With his shoulder,
Yep,
maybe.
Playing about his shoulder there. Maybe just a stinger.
3rd and 3 now for the Fredericktown.
Meg Durbin
Freddies?
does a great job here with the kids trainer.
How important is it to have a trainer? You know, the years back you didn't have anybody,
I know,
right?
yeah. Meg's she's been with the program for, boy, I'd say going on about 10 years now. But yeah, most of the schools now have their trainer, and it's definitely a benefit.
Keeps from worse injuries, I'm sure. Dropping back, Sipes.
Oh,
rolling out to
oh.
the left side, looking down the field, trying to find Toombs. There's not enough room, and he's going to run it out, and he'll pick up the 1st down. That was a wise play by Sipes.
Yeah. Good scramble there by Blake. Boy, we had Freddy's had 2 guys wide open again.
Yeah. It almost looked like he was going to have to float that ball, though,
Yeah.
to get it into their hands, and
Yeah.
got the 1st down off of his legs. Boy, he has grown up over the years, hasn't he? Wasn't he starting as a freshman?
No, he's a
Sophomore.
3-year sophomore, or excuse me, 3-year starter for us. But yeah, he's just continues to progress as a quarterback and as a leader as well.
1st and 10 for the Freddies. Ball near the left hash mark, scoreless at 8:50 to go in the 1st half on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. He's going to carry. Sipes, right side, 35-yard line. Turns upfield, past tacklers, 45, almost to the 50-yard line. That will be another 1st down for the Fredericktown Freddies.
Number 1, Doherty for Highland knocked him out of bounds there. That could have been a touchdown-saving tackle.
Sipes really does have a lot of grace when he's running for his life back there.
Yeah, he made a really good move there. I mean, Stover had him, had good angle there. Linebacker for Highland, and Sipes made that inside move.
Is that something that you obviously work hard at doing that, but some people just have that, don't they?
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, you can work at it, but those are the type of things you just don't coach.
Toombs and Parker out to the left side, 2 to the right side. We've got a timeout called.
Highland. Takes timeout, yeah.
And we'll step out as well. Back in a moment. Scoreless, 8:41 to go in the 1st half on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard on WMVO.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court is a Levering Management Skilled Nursing Center.
Welcome back, everyone. WMVO Sports. Knox County Veteran Services Office Friday Night Lights. I'm Curtis Newland along with Will Hartley. Will joining me this season. Glad to have him. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 49-yard line, right hash mark. 2 receivers out to the right side. Sipes in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff, right up the middle. Run ahead up across the 45-yard line. Not a bad run there.
Yeah, it showed good patience
McFerrin?
there.
Who was that?
That was Cash Parker.
Cash Parker.
Yeah, 44. Showed good patience there.
Yep. Good patience. Working your blockers. 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, open playbook here.
8:15 to go in the 1st half. Nobody has scored yet.
And Freddie's got a good drive going here.
Coaches really like this situation, right? 2nd and short.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, it's open playbook. You can take a shot here or just get the 1st down and keep the chains moving. They're going to take a shot.
Drops back, throws left side, in and out of the hands of Davis. Davis jumped in the air at about the 35-yard line. It would have been a first down, but
yeah,
whether he could have come down with it anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say on the far side there. It's definitely open.
The Freddies looking away from the sun now. Hard for the receivers, easier for the quarterback.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. He would have been looking right back in that sun. That could have affected that.
Freddies come back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 2, 7:46 to go. First half, scoreless. Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. And a timeout. Coach Spittler is going to talk about it. It's better to take the timeout when you need it, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's their second. This is a key down here, so, yeah, you want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And we'll keep it right here on WMBO, thanking our sponsors, Danbury Senior Living, Knox County Veteran Services, Marengo Hardware, Buckeye Stoves, Velvet Ice Cream, Utica Feed and Hardware, Country Court Skilled Nursing, the Living Senior Living Apartment Community, and Prescription Turf Care. What do you think they're talking about right now?
Well, like I say, I mean, they want to be on the same page here. I would say Highland's probably saying, hey, this is probably quarterback run here. I think it's either, if you're Highland, you're thinking either fullback dive or Sipes with the ball in his hands. So for the Freddies, they just want to execute here.
Now, if you're Highland and you've got Sipes who can also throw the ball, do you protect yourself a little more in this situation, or you just go all in on the run?
I think you're thinking all run here.
Wing tee, everybody's in the group. Here's the snap. Sipes drops back, looks for the throw down the middle. Is there a seam? It's tipped in the air, nearly picked off, and it was in and out of the hands of Caden Doherty. Boy, he did a good job.
Yeah.
Tossed it from one hand to the other and just couldn't find the handle.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm up here, because I was thinking run the whole way. So. Safety there for Highland almost made a good play.
Yeah. 4th down and 2 now for the Freddies. Ball at the 43-yard line. Really not a lot of risk here to go for it.
Yeah.
But I guess you still have a choice, right?
Yeah. I think if you're Highland, you got to watch the hard count here. This is one where you got to give up a cheap first down on a hard count. Going back in the gun.
Shift is on in the shotgun. One receiver right. That is Davis in motion. Jet sweep. Fakes the handoff straight ahead. Sipes gets behind his blockers, and now he's going to lose the football at the end of the run.
Yeah, Freddies recovered there. Yeah, he lost the ball, but the Freddies recover.
That was a big run of about 15 yards, and the Freddies fortunate to get on top of it.
I think that's Carson Clutter on the recovery there. Bailed his quarterback out there.
Highland
Carson Clutter.
James Walker in on the tackle, and he's stumbling off the side of the field for Highland right now. Got his leg pinched in there. 1st and 10 now for the Freddies. 7:19. Clock is in their favor right now.
Yeah, new set of downs.
Ball at the right hash mark. Toombs will split out wide left. Kirk Parker instead of him. Sipes shotgun, takes a snap, rolls out to the left side, throws to Toombs, and it's incomplete. Let him just a little bit too much maybe.
Yeah. Didn't really get his feet set there. A little bit of pressure by Stover. You got to get those feet set, get those shoulders to the target, and he didn't get his feet set and his shoulders around to deliver that ball to Toombs.
That's a hard throw too, opposite way.
Yeah, it is, and then Toombs is looking back into that sun too.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Fredericktown Freddies. Here on 100.9 FM, WMBO, on 93.7 HD2, and streaming on YouTube. It is not on Facebook tonight due to some technical difficulties, so make sure and tell everybody to tune in to the YouTube.
Freddies must have been misaligned there. Coach Spittler took his 3rd timeout.
All right, we'll step out as well. Back in a moment on WMBO.
There's something magical about fall at Velvet's Ye Old Mill. Crisp air, changing leaves, and the sweet taste of our delicious ice cream. But don't wait. The season wraps up at the end of October, and so do our scoops. High school athletes, wear your team jersey and score 50% off a single dip scoop in a sugar or cake cone or bowl. Come make one more memory before the season ends. Velvet's Ye Old Mill, where every scoop is a tradition worth savoring.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
And welcome back. Sipes with the football on the snap. Takes it for a run about 5 yards up the middle, maybe 4. And Sipes, obviously everybody knows Sipes is going to get his carries on a game.
Yeah. He's doing a good job with the inside run. They're mixing it up. Sipes is getting an inside run going and then also getting him to the perimeter as well.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Fredericktown Freddies on WMBO Sports. Clock running at 6:28, scoreless on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Wing T.
See what they do here. I'd say this is 2-down territory.
Sipes gets the ball, almost lost it at the 30-yard line, trying to turn upfield, nowhere to go. White jerseys everywhere. That's going to be no gain or a loss.
Yeah. I'd say this is 2-down territory.
So it'll be 4th down and about 8 for the Fredericktown Freddies. Let's see if they try to open up here. Have they had a completed pass yet tonight? I don't think so, have they?
Well, the first one to one of their, I think it was their first play, the 5-yard in route to Toombs.
Okay.
I think that's it.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left side on the spread offense. Sipes in the shotgun, 5:37 on the clock.
2-by-2 look here.
To Sipes' left is Reese Hannon. Sipes the snap, drops back a couple of steps. He's under pressure on the left side, has to flood out to the right, throws the ball, lobs it over the top, and it's going to be Brody Davis with the catch towards the end zone. No, not quite. At the 1-yard line, he is pushed out.
Yeah, out inside the 5. Good play there. Brody did a good job of just finding space between the coverage.
When you thought the play was broken up, he come up with a big one.
Yeah. Yeah, he just found that space right between the underneath coverage and the flats and that safety over the top. And Sipes dropped it right in there.
Might be setting up for a break in the game here. The Freddies in scoring position.
Yeah, 1st and goal.
5:18 to go. First half, scoreless on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Sipes will go under center, it appears. Kirk Parker be the single back. Oh, no, he's going to go back to shotgun. Wing T shotgun. Is that what we're looking at here?
Yeah, I think so. Good description.
Sipes the snap, hands it off. Parker right side, pushes to the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
Touchdown for the Freddies.
Freddies on the board first. The ice has been broken. Finally got something to open up. And they go on the board first, and back to kick it through for the point after is Isaiah Brake, the 5'7" sophomore. See this late substitution in. Holding is going to be Brock Bryant. Here's the snap. Kick looks good from here, and it is. 7 on the board, 7-0. The Fredericktown Freddies score first, 5:14 to go in the first half on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Back in a moment on WMBO.
Attention, skilled machinists. Do you have experience with multi-axis CNC machine tools? Ariel Corporation is looking for talented individuals like you to join our team. We offer great pay, excellent benefits, unmatched retirement savings programs, and work in safe, clean, climate-controlled facilities with top-tier equipment. With locations in Heath and Mount Vernon, we offer stability and growth. Ready to take your career to the next level? Apply now at arielcorp.com. That's ARIEL Corp.com.
Alumni Roofing is a full-service commercial roofing contractor providing commercial and industrial roofing solutions. Located in Lexington, Ohio, providing service to much of North Central Ohio, including the greater metropolitan areas of Columbus, Cleveland, and Akron. Preventive maintenance program, roof health assessment, storm damage assessment, roof replacement, roof restoration, and more. Call 419-884-9715 and mention this ad to receive a free thermal scan and a full roof health assessment.
And welcome back here, Fredericktown High School on WMVO Sports, the Knox County Veteran Services Office Friday Night Lights. And I have to thank Natalie Carpenter, the youngster here that went all the way down underneath the stands to retrieve my special roster here. That's a pretty big move.
Yeah.
So she gets the award for tonight. Natalie Carpenter, thank you so much. 5:14 to go. Freddy's on the board first, 7-0, and that ought to give a little kick in their step. And now Highland has a big answer to make.
Yeah, that was a really good drive. That's roughly about an 80-yard drive there. Big pass play to Davis, and then Kirk Parker punches it in.
Back to kick it off here is going to be number 41, Isaiah Brake. Ball at the 40-yard line. 3 back to return it for Highland. And here's going to be a short kick picked up across the 40-yard line by Zach Riley. And it gets to about the 43 before the Freddies bring him down to start the drive for the Scotts.
See how Highland can respond here.
And they do need to respond. I mean, you've coached for many years. How important is it to try to even this up before you go into the locker room?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty important. You don't want to get – if you're Highland, you do not want to get back down by 2 scores here before the half because – with their offense, that's just that's an uphill battle coming out of halftime.
We always talk about it on the broadcast. You're only going to get so many possessions, and that a lot of time depends on your style of play, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and both these offenses can gobble up a lot of time.
5:14 to go here in the first half on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard, 7-0. Highland trailing with the football at their own 44. 1 receiver right, 1 to the left side. Under center goes Church. 1 in motion. Here's the snap. Handoff left side on the counter. Nowhere going. Freddies. Boy, they really saw that coming and shut it down with maybe a half-yard gain.
Yeah, number 6, Junior Butler. A junior. Stayed at home there. Fredericktown defense done a pretty good job on the backside on these counters.
So Highland in the huddle here, 4:50 on the clock, and it is rolling. You hear the Fredericktown band in the background. Beautiful night. I'll tell you what, Coach, I love rural America football, Ohio football. You get out here in the countryside, and it's just so beautiful, the surrounding.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. Great setting. Beautiful evening.
It is totally Americana.
Good
1
crowd.
to the right. 2 receivers left. 1 in the slot. Here's the snap, and the ball's loose. And it's going to be picked up by Church, and he'll go down. That's a big loss on the play of about 12.
Looks like Butler there again on the mishap. Big loss for Highland.
That's not the answer they were looking for.
Tried to set up the pass there and fumbled it on the play action.
Clock still running. Now just under 4 minutes to go in the first half of play, 7-0. The UIS Insurance Investment Halftime Show is coming up. Also, we're going to be naming a player of the game here in the fourth quarter from Pizza Cottage. They're going to win a free pizza. Highland back to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2 to the receivers to the right, 1 to the left in Wiggin. Here's the snap. Church hands off. And Freddy's got their number. Yeah. They're going to stop them at the line of scrimmage. And a flag after the play.
Yep, extracurricular. Who knows?
Those are the ones you hate, right?
Yeah. This is a rivalry. A lot of these kids know each other. A lot of crossovers. So
who's going to take the penalty on this? Did we get a Highland?
I think is it offsetting?
Fredericktown.
No,
that's it.
It's on the Freddies. I didn't see a number. Well, yeah.
So they will move the football to about the 48, 49-yard line.
It could have been one of those where it was offsetting, but yeah, it goes against the Freddies. I think that's an automatic first down here.
See what they do. It's not enough yards for the first down. They got the 4th down marker up. So 4th and 5 for Highland. Still a tough position for them. Do they come out with a hard snap here?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're definitely not going to be in any hurry to.
They're showing punt.
punt it here. Just trying to hold on to this ball as long as possible.
Here's the snap. Punter
Pressure
gets it
again.
off. Yeah, it was
Nice
close,
punt. Nice
and
punt.
nobody's going to return that. It's going to be to the 6-yard line.
Really nice punt there.
Maybe the 5. The official wasn't looking at the ball. Was there any official looking at the ball? Because it went behind him. That's bizarre. So they're going to put it at the 10, but it was at the 6 where it was down, unless I missed something.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
I'm not sure what we saw.
It was at
there.
the 6. I don't think he was watching it.
Hey, like we said, it's game one for everybody.
That's right. 7-0. Fredericktown with the lead on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. And the Scots not able to take advantage of their possession. Here's the snap, handoff right up the front in the middle, and a push of about a couple of yards. Yeah, got up to the 15, so that's a 5-yard gain.
It'll be interesting to see what the Freddies do here. I mean, they're backed up a little bit. Biggest thing they got going against them right now, they don't have any timeouts, so they might just want to get it into the half. Up 7-0. We're
Ocker with the carry. Second down and 5 now. Ball at the right hash mark for the Fredericktown Freddies. 3 down up front, make it 4 for Highland. Sipes in the shotgun here. It's such an interesting. Oh, it got loose. He's got a drop on it, and he will at the 6-yard line, which is where the original point was, where we said it was on the kick.
It seemed like Sipes right there just took his eyes off it to focus on that motion, and there was almost like a mix-up with the snap there. But
at this point, I'm assuming if you're coach, you're thinking under a minute 55, I just want to protect this situation.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll see what they do here.
So they're third and 13.
Looks like they're on the center, yeah.
Wing T under center, the snap, handoff right up front. Going to get maybe 5 or 6 yards. Nice push there.
A little bit of space there.
And that's going to be Ocker again with the carry. Not going to be enough. They're going to be forced to punt it away.
So what is
Junior Butler, the punter. Junior, 179 pounds, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Highland's not taking a timeout there. Yeah.
Especially in this field position here.
I think they have 2 left.
So Fredericktown chewing the clock up. It is kind of surprising.
Yeah, this is going to be tough here because the Freddies are really close on there. They got it
into
off.
the end zone. Here's the kick or the punt, and it's going to be fair caught at the 44-yard line of Highland, and the clock's still running. There it goes.
Yeah.
Finally stops. So they have decent field position here to make a strike of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, they got 2 timeouts, so.
The problem is they really haven't done anything down the field.
Right, and it's they have not shown that they can push the ball down the field, and, of course, right now, Freddies are probably going to sink that secondary just that little bit deeper. They're definitely going to be on alert that, hey, you can't let anything behind you here.
44.2 seconds to go in the first half. Green Automotive Repair scoreboard, all part of the Knox County Veteran Services Office. Friday Night Lights. I'm Curtis Newland along with Will Hartley. Thanks for joining us tonight on 93.7 HD2, 100.9 FM, WMVO Radio. And we are streaming on YouTube tonight. If you try to get us on Facebook and you turn to the radio, if you want to watch the video, you can do that on YouTube tonight. Having some problems with the Facebook feed. Mobile broadcast studios, let me tell you, it's quite the thing to go set up in many different places with all of the equipment. And sometimes you just run into issues. 2 to the right. Here's the snap and the handoff. It's going to be Stover with the carry. He's going to pick up a quick 2. It's not going to be enough. 38 seconds on the clock and running. I think they might be satisfied, Coach, just to go to the locker room.
Just content. I believe the Highlands getting the ball in the second half, so no
Boy, the receiver
here.
is way over the line. Here's the snap and the run to left side. Oh, and Freddies gobble it up.
Yeah.
And a loss on the play.
I think that'll do it for the half.
Yep. 15 seconds and the clock running. And at halftime, the score is 7-0. The Fredericktown Freddies lead as they go to the locker room. We'll have the halftime show coming up next. On video, you'll see the bands perform. And on the radio, you'll hear the halftime report with the Ohio News Network. That's all coming up. UIS Insurance and Investment halftime show on WMVO Sports.
Green Automotive Repair, where your car gets the royal treatment. This team is on a mission to deliver service so good, even your car will want to shake hands. They offer everything from routine checkups to major overhauls. So whether your car's making a noise that sounds like it's auditioning for a comedy club or just needs a little TLC, roll on down to Green Automotive Repair.
This is Jimmy at Green Automotive Repair, 506 Harcourt Road, Mount Vernon, home of the satisfied customer.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
Howard Hilton Grill, just east of Apple Valley on Coshocton Road, has a casual, cozy atmosphere, offering comfort food and good times. Open daily from 10 in the morning to 1 a.m., now adding Sunday morning breakfast at 8 a.m. The Howard Hilton also recently added on an outdoor tiki bar seating patio option with big screen TV. Stop by and enjoy great tastes like the Hilton Burger or enjoy Taco Tuesdays at the Howard Hilton in Howard. That's the Howard Hilton, 740-599-2337.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
This is Lorraine from Buckeye Stoves. Crisp air, hot chocolate, and football. This is what I think about when fall approaches. I also think about wood, pellet, and gas stoves. At Buckeye Stoves, we can take care of you from start to finish. Are you ready for heating season? Call Buckeye Stoves to schedule a chimney sweep or dryer event. Maintenance is the key. Buckeye Stoves, located on State Route 95 in Fredericktown. BuckeyeStoves.com. Buckeye Stoves, the cozy way to save.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
From homes to high-rises, Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services has you covered. We design custom security systems for your unique property, install HD video surveillance with remote viewing, and provide gate automation, smart keypads, card readers, and mobile access for total control. Plus, our fire alarm systems deliver fast, reliable detection when seconds count. Your security, smarter, safer, stronger. Call Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services today for 24/7 peace of mind.
Dreaming of greater independence? Knox County Mobility Management is your path to accessible transportation. Whether you need to get to the grocery, the doctor, or just somewhere that you need to be, call 740-392-2200, extension 2218. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. Free transportation coordination services are provided at no charge. Visit knoxhealth.com to learn more. Knox Public Health. Let us help get you where you want to go.
Welcome to Danbury Mount Vernon by StoryPoint Group, where we spend every minute of every day providing the best for our residents. We offer living options from villas to independent living, assisted living, and memory care. Our network of communities offers a calendar of enriching activities, fresh chef-prepared meals daily, and a supportive and dedicated team, all of which creates an unmatched experience for seniors and families. If you're looking for an award-winning senior living community that feels like home, then Danbury Senior Living is right for you. Come and discover why life at Danbury Community is so special.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
from the Ohio News Network. This is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Named Best Sports Program in the country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in High School Football is presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
And hi again, everyone. Welcome to Tonight in High School Football's halftime reports. And while the season kicks off this weekend, a new format awaits for the playoffs in 10 short weeks. We'll discuss that and more with Doug Ute, Commissioner of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Doug joins us next on the Ohio News Network.
Friday night under the lights reminds us teamwork, dedication, and community start in our schools. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wenson, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we are proud to sponsor tonight's game and even prouder to support our public schools. Whether it's touchdowns or textbooks, success starts with a strong foundation. From the classroom to the end zone, we believe in every student's potential because in Ohio, public education matters.
Every day, farmers rise before the sun and put everything they have into a job so few can do. Their courage, resilience, and relentless work shape the legacies and future of our country. At Beck's, we're proud to stand alongside those who don't wait to see what the world will do. They act, they lead, they are the difference. Beck's honors your commitment to your land, family, and purpose. And while we can't predict what the future holds, there is one thing we can do to change it, and that's be the difference. Right now, in every decision, in every season.
Hello? Hey, Joe, Tom here. Listen, is your yard booked for next weekend? Yeah, the Joneses family reunion. All right, how about the weekend after that? Yep, Mrs. Smith's card club. And the weekend after that? Oh, that's the Thompsons' graduation party. You might as well get used to that if your yard is taken care of by Prescription Turf Care. Everybody wants to use your backyard. Call 740-397-1203 and ask about a free no-obligation estimate.
If you want a healthy lawn and all the weeds gone, call Prescription Turf Care.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids at Beck's. They are and will remain farmers at heart. And welcome back, everyone. Halftime of your game. We are joined for a few minutes this evening by Doug Ute, Commissioner of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. And Doug, as the season kicks off this weekend, changes to the postseason format for football this year. I can really see both sides of this, but the bottom line is this is what your member schools wanted, reducing from 16 teams per region to 12. What are the pros in doing this, and I guess are there any cons?
Yeah, certainly, if you look back when prior to COVID, that's the format we were going to, was 12 teams. COVID hit, everybody got in, and we heard a lot from our membership. Boy, we never get a chance to do that. That was awesome. And so we just eliminated that bye week for the 4 top teams and said, let's go 16. The pros of that, what people would say is they're more competitive games, although I think you're going to see, some similar scores, because we keep an eye on those scores, and our coaches have done a good job across Ohio in the 16-team format when a 1 plays a 16 or whatever, 2 and a 15, that they keep that score manageable. Those games go on week 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 as well, throughout the year, the same teams. But the cons to that are a Milan Edison 3 years ago, a 16 seed beating a league rival Bellevue, a 1 seed. And those kids are going to be talking about that at their 40th year reunion. Or routinely we have 3 15s win, and the 14s and 13s certainly win as well. And so that's the cons of that is that we're taking opportunities away from kids. And I've always thought you give up kids opportunities and watch see what they can do. And so, we're an association of opportunity, and we felt that we had no choice but to go back to this and see, but we'll continue to monitor the 16, 12, or whatever. Out of our 28 sports, Skip, this is the only sport, football is the only sport where not everybody gets in.
Right.
And so, I had a conversation with the director in Minnesota recently about all their teams get in, but they only play an 8-game schedule. And that would logistically pretty much be what we'd have to do if everybody got in that way. But we're not getting a push from our membership to do something like that. But we are getting some folks that want to talk about the 13 through 16 format again. And so we'll continue to talk about it.
Well, Doug, also new to this year's postseason is the high seed will now host the first 3 rounds as opposed to 2 prior. I mean, this should at least eliminate some of the massive task of trying to find, enough neutral sites to put in bids to host, and then your own administration putting that jigsaw puzzle together. Logistically, how much easier should this flow?
Well, the nice thing about doing that is, so a lot of these schools make pretty good money hosting. Their booster club, makes a killing, so to speak, and different sports park cars for $5, and they might make $2,000 in one night. So there's a revenue stream to do that. We weren't having there was so many schools having the turf fields now in Ohio. We weren't really having an issue with finding sites to play. It's just that we thought we would give our schools that one extra week of hosting, so that because if you're and I'll just throw this. Let's say I'm at Lakota West. I'm used to hosting 2 rounds, and more than likely now I might have a bye week, and so I only get to host 1. And so we stuck that extra week in there for mainly that reason, so our member schools could have that opportunity. But the next part of that is, there are times when in some regions that we do struggle to find a site because you start getting into Thanksgiving and late fall, people winterize their facilities and those type of things. And so this should work out pretty well.
Doug Ute, Commissioner of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Doug, we always appreciate your time. We'll chat more with you next week at halftime, okay?
All right, Skip. Appreciate all you do for high school athletics.
And we'll be back to wrap up the Ohio Education Association tonight in high school football halftime report presented by Beck's Hybrids next on the Ohio News Network.
Beck's recognizes this week's player with heart, Libby Baker from Hilltop High School, for her commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
I really like the team aspect of basketball. You have to work together to be able to win, essentially, unlike some other sports. And my teammates is really what I love about it. We all have such a great connection.
Libby is active in sports and also in the community, particularly through FFA.
I volunteer at the beef stand, milkshake stand, Barnyard Friends. I also go to the Ohio State Fair and work their beef stand. We do that about every summer. It's like 6 hours. It's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of new people.
But what's most important to her is agriculture.
It's what truly our country is built off of, is what agriculture does. It feeds us. It provides all of the opportunities for farmers and consumers. So it's kind of like been my whole life.
At Beck's, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
Hey there, trendsetters. Stop into Hinkle's Marengo Hardware on 20 South Main Street in Marengo for your hardware accessories and supplies. Projects don't stand a chance when you start here. From pellet fuel to quality seeds, it doesn't matter what the season brings, you will be ready. Hinkle's Marengo Hardware would like to send a shout out to the Highland Scotts. Like Hinkle's Marengo Hardware on Facebook. Closed Sundays only. Call and stop by to Hinkle's Marengo Hardware, 419-253-0221. Come see our new paint area, open now.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
This is ONN.
Our thanks again to Ohio High School Athletic Association Commissioner Doug Ute for joining us tonight. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling from the Ohio News Network.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897, visit us at thelivingcenter.net, or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon and find us on social media. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
Howard Hilton Grill, just east of Apple Valley on Coshocton Road, has a casual, cozy atmosphere, offering comfort food and good times. Open daily from 10 in the morning to 1 a.m., now adding Sunday morning breakfast at 8 a.m. The Howard Hilton also recently added on an outdoor tiki bar seating patio option with big screen TV. Stop by and enjoy great tastes like the Hilton Burger or enjoy Taco Tuesdays at the Howard Hilton in Howard. That's the Howard Hilton, 740-599-2337.
Avita Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to care for area athletes. Fellowship trained in complex knee and shoulder surgery, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kyle Randall and sports medicine physician Dr. Jeremy Ream provide comprehensive sports medicine and orthopedic care for athletes, weekend warriors, and anyone who wants to get back on their feet, from strains and sprains to ACL and shoulder reconstruction. Avita has the experts you need. Call 419-709-8645.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
And it is brought to you by Knox County Veterans Services Office, our Friday Night Lights this season. I'm Curtis Nealon along with Will Hartley. It is 7-0. The Fredericktown Freddies lead at the half here tonight on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. And Will, let's talk a little bit about the first half and some of the highlights that you saw. Good things that you saw and maybe things that need to be worked on by both teams.
Well, I think both offenses had times and opportunities there where they looked really good. Highland, unfortunately, had some setbacks on penalties. Fredericktown had that really nice drive, gobbled up a lot of time, about an 80-yard drive there, set up big pass play between Sipes and Brody Davis, and then Kirk Parker punched it in. So that's our only scoring. If you're Highland, you definitely don't want to panic. You get the ball here, and they showed some good things there. I think they just got to. I'm sure that coach at half is saying, "Hey, we just got to be more consistent in our assignments."
Halftime show is going on right now. It's brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investment. The Fredericktown Freddie Band on the field, who's one of the great bands from the area. And with just a couple of minutes, we'll be starting second half action here on WMVO. We'll take a break. Back after this.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
There's something magical about fall at Velvet's Ye Old Mill. Crisp air, changing leaves, and the sweet taste of our delicious ice cream. But don't wait. The season wraps up at the end of October, and so do our scoops. High school athletes, wear your team jersey and score 50% off a single dip scoop in a sugar or cake cone or bowl. Come make one more memory before the season ends. Velvet's Ye Old Mill, where every scoop is a tradition worth savoring.
It's the UIS Insurance and Investment Halftime Show here on WMBO Sports. And Coach Will Hartley with me. Coach, talk about that locker room a little bit. A lot of people never have that experience that are listening to the radio. What is that like? I mean, as a coach of a team, what do you do when you take the kids back to the locker room?
Well, in a close game like this, I mean, it's all about assignment football. Let's make sure that we're, I'm sure Coach Spittler's saying we got to take care of the ball. We got to reestablish control of the line of scrimmage like they did there on that successful drive. We don't want to give up any big plays on defense. And then for Coach Stover, he's saying, hey, maybe we got an opportunity here. We get the ball coming out of the half. Let's see if we can get something positive going. And, hey, boys, we're just one play away from being right back in this game.
This is as much as a mental game as anything, right? And I'm sure you have mood swings and you have momentum swings that you have to deal with. That mental side of psychology part is as much as anything, right? And how do you get your players up and ready to go at the end of that talk?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to keep them level-headed. High school football is just so many peaks and valleys of emotions and momentum can change so quickly, especially in a close game like this. So you really just want the kids to keep a level head. Don't get too high on the big plays, and don't get too low on the if things don't go your way.
How much do the underclassmen feed on the leadership of the upperclassmen?
Yeah, you want to hope that your upperclassmen are setting the tone and the example in the locker room, and your younger kids, many of them, this is their first time in a varsity locker room at halftime, so they need, the older kids need to set the example, and the younger kids just need to absorb that and take it in and understand and appreciate that the more experienced guys, this is their time in the lights, and you almost need to respect and honor that as you start your next chapter as being a member of the high school football team.
After tonight's game, the next game for Fredericktown is Northridge, and that's going to be a big matchup. Northridge has certainly done some interesting – they've been pretty good over the last year or two, haven't they?
Yeah, they were a 500 team last year. I believe they had the same record that Freddies did, 5-6, made the playoffs in the same region. I think they lost, if I remember correctly, they lost in the first round to Edison in the playoffs. Coach Calhoun, this will be his third year down there. I know they got a lot of guys coming back, but they lose their really big running back who was a load over the last 2 years. So there's some big shoes for them to replace there. But I know they've got a pretty large and experienced senior group coming back, and it'll be their third year in the system under Coach Calhoun.
7-0 here at halftime. The Fredericktown Freddies lead as we get set for the second half. And one more question as we talk about the KMAC when we get into conference play, the Knox-Morrow Athletic Conference. This is a conference that's not that old. I mean, a few years ago, it was, some of the teams played in this conference and that conference. Yeah. There was some shuffling going on, and I don't think it was probably very strong conference early on, but that has really changed over the last couple of years. I think this has become a very nice competitive conference.
Yeah, I think early on there were it was a classic example of the haves and the have-nots. You had some really storied football programs, and then some teams that maybe had not had that much success over the years. And as you say, definitely those teams that traditionally had been at the bottom of the pack, they've really closed the gap. Numbers are up. You've got experienced coaches across the board. Numbers are up on rosters, and from 1 week to the next, it doesn't get much more competitive in small
And it's
school
good
divisions.
to see the numbers. They seem to be up because I'll tell you, when Dave Dahlstein was doing these games and it was COVID year and the year after COVID, it was pretty slim on the sidelines in a lot of places.
Yeah, there were some few factors a few years ago that kind of were detracting from young kids playing football, but it seems like the sport's kind of weathered the storm and in a healthy position right now.
All right, we're ready for second half action here on WMVO Sports. The Knox County Veteran Services Office Friday Night Lights underway. Our other game tonight, Centerburg and Utica at Centerburg. Here's the kickoff from Fredericktown to Highland, back to the 22-yard line, return to the 25, now the 35. Lost football. It's a loose free-for-all. Who has it? We don't know yet as we wait for the officials to figure it
Tentatively,
out.
I think Highland got back on it, but wow.
That was close.
Yeah.
So the Scots escaped from disaster on the first return of the kickoff here in the second half.
Yeah, that was almost a big play for either team there because it almost seemed like he was going to pop that. And then somebody just got their hand in there and caused the fumble, and Highland lucky to get it back.
So the Highland Scots, coached by Ty Stover. Now there's an energetic guy. Ty is great.
Yeah,
he brings a lot of energy.
High energy in his, I believe this is his 5th year with the Scots. A lot of experience at Big Walnut as an assistant for years.
Wiggin to the right side. One in the slot, single back. Here's the snap. Rolling out to the right side, carrying the football is Church. Trying to turn upfield to the 40-yard line, and a big tackle on the end of that run by Camden Clutter.
Yeah. Yeah, good job by Canada. Good job by Highland get to the edge there. That's really one of the first times where Church has been able to get to the edge. And Clutter, good inside-out pursuit from his linebacker spot.
Almost 3 yards on the gain.
Yeah, it almost seemed like I thought they had a little bit more there, but yeah, just 3-yard gain.
Ball at the 41-yard line, 11:22 to go in the third quarter, 7-0. Fredericktown leads at Highland with the football. On your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard tonight, I'm Curtis Newland with Will Hartley. And a whistle timeout called for Fredericktown. Coach Spittler wants to talk about it. We'll step out as well on WMVO.
Utica Feed and Hardware offers a wide range of services to our clients. With a grain elevator, you'll be loaded up and off on your way in no time. We have formulated feed mixes for livestock as well. If you're in need of plumbing, electrical, paints, lawn and garden supplies, we have you covered. Located in Utica at 138 Church Street, 740-892-3831. Utica Feed and Hardware, 740-892-3831.
And welcome back to Fredericktown. 7-0, Freddies lead it, and they're talking about it in a timeout. The ball belongs right now to the Highland Scots. What do you think they're talking about?
Yeah, Kevin Barron, the defensive coordinator, he saw something. I don't know if it was a misalignment or something, but he was pointing out something there from the sideline and got the timeout in.
Scots 2nd and 7 from their own 41-yard line. 2 receivers tight to the line right. Under center, the quarterback, Zach Church, a senior, 5'10", 190 pounds. Here's the snap, drops back,
Rare
looks for
pass.
the throw, wide open to the left side, leads his catcher, it's caught to the 30, to the 20, 10, and he's going to be collared out of bounds.
Yeah. Brody Davis with the touchdown-saving tackle there. Play action, misdirection. That was I believe that was the motion man coming clear across from the right to the left and ending up on that wheel route.
It was either Branson Newsom or Maverick Price, 16 or 18 on the far side over there.
Yeah.
Their numbers are so tight. I think it might have been Branson Newsom.
You know, we haven't seen much passing from Highland, but that was a nice ball there. Put it right where it needed to be by Church.
Wiggin left side. First successful pass of the night for Highland Scots. Here's the keeper up the middle, and Church is going to go down, but he'll get inside the 5-yard line here.
Yeah, right in the teeth of that defense.
How quickly a game can change. This is a bit of a momentum swing right here.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we said is that, Highland, there's no need to panic. So one-score game, one play can get you right back in it. Let's see what they can do here. Freddie's got to stiffen down here, buckle down.
Fair to say the Scots really can't let this one get away from them.
I would agree. This is
Hudson
big
Howell,
early play in the second half.
Howell left side split. Stover, the setback. Here's the snap, handoff Stover, left side tackle, and got stood up there.
Short.
Yeah, he picked up maybe a half yard or so. Still inside the 5-yard line with 10:08 to go, third quarter. 7-0, Fredericktown leads it, but Highland knocking on the door on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Tonight's game brought to you by Knox Public Health Mobility Management, Avita Health Systems, Citywide Solutions, MH3 Solar, Aerial Corporation, and Conway's Danville Pharmacy. What do we have, a timeout
yeah,
on the field?
Coach Stover took a timeout.
All right, we'll step out back in a moment on WMVO Sports.
Yeah.
So I got this neighbor, Dave. He was kind of curious about my lawn. Grumbled that he bought a patch fix for his yard. Well, it didn't fix the patch. I tried to tell him, call Prescription Turf Care. Come aerate and overseed in the fall. You get a nice, thick, healthy yard next year that goes great with that nice, thick, juicy steak right here. Call 740-397-1203 and ask about a free, no-obligation estimate. And remember, if you want a healthy lawn and all the weeds gone, call Prescription Turf Care.
Call Prescription Turf Care.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Under center, the Highland Scotts. Church takes the snap. A little misdirection, and he's going to keep the ball, and a touchdown. He wiggled his way in through two defenders and scores for the Scots.
Tough run by Church. I thought they had him stacked up there, but he kept his feet moving and
found the way in.
Got the score.
So 7-6. Now, wait a minute. Yep, they'll set up for the point after. I thought maybe there's some confusion. There's the 6 on the board. And are they going to go for 2 here, or are they going to point after?
From the huddle, it looks like they're going for 2. But
so they're going to break out of the huddle. Sure looks that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're going for 2.
Church is going to come in under center. Stover, the single running back, offset to the right. One receiver wide right. And timeout probably Fredericktown. Nope, it's going to be Highland.
Oh, another,
they want to talk about it. We're going to keep it right here on WMVO.
Burn another timeout.
I want to thank you for joining us here tonight. Centerburg hosting Utica tonight. What do you think about those two teams this season?
Yeah, I mean, Utica, they were 4-6 last year, but they were playing a really, really tough league. So their record, especially when they go up against KMAC schools, I think they're a little better than their record has been shown over the last couple of years. They're going to replace their quarterback, who the Piper kid. He was a 3-year starter quarterback, and I thought he did a really good job of running that offense. They do a lot of RPOs. They did a lot of RPOs last year, so it'll be interesting to see who they can replace him with, and those other teams, real veteran teams. They just seem to reload.
Centerburg, it's going to be interesting to see how their season goes.
Yeah.
Wiggins out to the left side wide. Highland talked about it. There's the 2-point conversion attempt. Stover, single back. Here's the snap. Out to the left is going to be the quarterback running in. No, he's stopped.
Yeah, he's short.
That's a big one right there because it's 7-6.
Yeah. That's an interesting call. I don't know. I know they got a new kick. Highland's got a new kicker this year. Maybe they just don't have the confidence in him yet.
9:22 to go in the third quarter. 7-6. The Freddies lead it on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Back in a moment on WMVO.
Finally, I made the decision to retire at the end of the year.
That's great. Unfortunately, I'm not in the position to make the move.
I'm sure you've been planning on retirement and working with an advisor who meets with you regularly. If you're uncertain, they'll be able to calculate and at least give you an idea on a retirement date.
Well, that's the problem. My advisor changes all the time, and they are not local, and it's difficult to find a time to meet.
Have you ever thought about calling Spearman Financial Services? They're local, reliable, and embark on 30 years of servicing individuals and families with their financial needs.
Well, I have heard their commercials, and they do provide no-cost financial consultations. I will give them a call and get my retirement plan back on track.
Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
Securities offered through Valmark Securities Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Valmark Advisors Incorporated, SEC registered investment advisor. Spearman Financial Services is a separate entity from Valmark Securities Incorporated and Valmark Advisors Incorporated. Past performances cannot guarantee future results. One cannot invest directly in an index.
Knox County Veteran Services Office, Friday Night Lights here on WMVO Sports. Kickoff after the touchdown. Highland with a high but short kick to the 25, takes a roll, gets past Brody Davis. He picks it up, tries to run, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 10-yard line. Boy, that was scary for the Freddies.
Yeah, just dropped in that hole right between the up man, Butler, and Brody deep.
So Freddies will have it deep. That worked out pretty well for Highland there. A ball that was kind of kicked short ends up pushing the Freddies back deep.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Freddies. The problem here for the Scots, they need to get some stops because the way these offenses are, how much time comes off the clock, and trailing by 1 now, that's a problem.
Yeah. And Fredericktown in the first half started to get Sipes really involved in the offense, so I would expect to see a lot of that in the second half here.
Receiver to the right, one to the left. It's in motion. Here's the snap, handoff, and a little jet sweep. Cuts in just outside the tackle for a gain of nothing, I think.
Yeah, it's Kirk Parker there.
So Parker couldn't find a hole.
Highland, good job there stuffing that play. The Highland defensive line, it's a big, solid line, which that's pretty typical for Highland. That's definitely, I would say, the strength of their defensive unit.
Gavin Toombs split to the left side. Also, just instead of him is going to be Kirk Parker again. So that's 2 receivers left. 2 will split out to the right, including Davis. And in the shotgun, the quarterback. And off to his right side is Auker. Here's the snap. Drops back, looks for the throw. Down the middle of the field. It's a long one up near the 50-yard line. And it's just going to be overthrown, and fortunately for Sipes, just far enough out of the reach of Highland, too.
Yeah, I think it was intended for Davis. Davis broke his route off. Lucky that was overthrown because Highland was in pretty good coverage there.
So it'll be quickly 3rd down now and just over 10 yards to go for the Fredericktown Freddies with 8:25 to go here in quarter number 1. So the Freddies all in tight.
Yeah, under center.
Here's the snap.
Parker. Double handoff.
And Sipes to the left side, or Davis. Brody across the 30, trying to break loose. Still on his feet. Around the tackle, to the 50, to the 40. It's a horse race. Big block by Toombs. It's going to be a score all the way in for Brody Davis. Touchdown and a flag coming after the score.
Yeah, that might be a little bit too much celebration, maybe. Yeah, that was a double handoff there. First time they've shown that.
Well, what about that block here at about the 20-yard line? I think Toombs sealed the deal there against maybe it was Stover or Church. I don't remember who. And then Davis did a nice job of cutting inside that.
Yeah, Toombs did a good job of getting in the defender's way but staying off his back. Yeah, it was good play.
13-6, the Freddies on top. The Greens Automotive Repair scoreboard tonight here on WMBO Sports on YouTube and also on the radio, 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2. Not on Facebook tonight. We had some technical difficulties with the Facebook feed, but it is on YouTube. So join us for that. On our other Facebook, I believe is working fine, is the Utica at Centerburg football game. And, did we have an injured player that I missed?
Yeah, way back at the
the
line of scrimmage.
Okay. Trying to see a number on that.
Yeah, it seems like it's just cramps.
Is that Heck, the kicker?
Yeah, I don't know. But is it the Highland numbers are pretty hard to see.
They're much smaller.
Yeah. It was like 16 or 18.
What's the benefits game 1? I mean, it's game 1. Of course, the playoffs have opened way up for high school football. But there's such a mental part of this. How important is it to get game 1 and 2 and get a victory in there?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, both of these squads have just put blood, sweat, and tears into the off season, and it's just such a relief. It's almost a relief.
Isaiah Brake with a point after, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
And that makes it 14-6. Highland has a mountain to climb here, and that's coming up next on WMBO.
Home has never meant more. It's not just a place. It's where life happens. Protect yours from the inside out with a home insurance policy from Frank & Muth Insurance. Are you ready to get frank about your insurance needs? Start a conversation with the experts at UIS Insurance and Investments and see if a homeowner's policy from Frank & Muth Insurance is right for you. Get started at UISprotect.com. That's UISprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments. Trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
And tonight's game is brought to you by Starting Point of Knox County, Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services, by Pizza Cottage, who will be naming a player of the game later, and Alumni Roofing, all part of the Knox County Veteran Services Office Friday Night Lights on WMBO.
Yeah. It's a good job on that PAT by that young freshman Brock Bryant holding there, and he had to really snag that one and get it down for break to kick.
It's one of those positions that's easy to take for granted, except
well,
for
yeah,
coaches don't, right?
Yeah, especially, I mean, since Highland missed their conversion, that's a big point to get.
So 14-6 is the score. Fredericktown, a quick drive that time. And that'll be on the highlight play. Look for that later, brought to you by Knox Community Hospital. We'll be posting those. And also we are streaming the Spearman Sports Roundtable show on Friday nights on the Super Q, 93.7. Tyler and Brian, 7:30 to 10:30 every Friday night. You can talk high school football, share scores, listen to the scores, and they'll have the coaches on later. You might call in by accident. Here's a little onside kick from Fredericktown. It's a loose ball, and the Freddies have it.
Yeah.
That is disastrous for Highland.
Yeah, that's a big play.
No one expected that coming.
Yeah, and we didn't really talk about that penalty had gone against Highland and gave the Freds that short field to kick into.
So Freddies will have it at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, big play. I didn't see who recovered that.
No, it happened so fast.
Yeah.
The Freddies obviously caught Highland by surprise and well executed. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Freddies deep into Highland territory at the 30-yard line. Fredericktown, everybody tied in. Under center, Sipes takes the snap, drops back, rolls out to the left side, looks down the field, tosses towards Toombs, and he caught it at the 17. And he slides to make the catch.
Corner out there by Toombs. Sipes did a good job. Got out on the perimeter. You know, that time he set his feet and he got the ball to his target, the big tight end.
You don't see too many teams that are running the wing tee like that and then pop out for passing like that.
Right, yeah.
It's a different look. It might work for him.
Yeah.
It has tonight. You know, and Sipes has had a lot of yardage. Over 1,400 yards passing last year?
Yeah, he was over 1,000 passing and rushing last year.
Here's the snap, handoff, and right up the left side is going to be Kirk Parker, and he's not going to get much here, but maybe 2. So just outside the 15-yard line.
We got somebody down.
Yeah, one Highland player.
Oh, it's cramps again. You know, cramps can always be a problem early in the season.
Yeah.
Now tonight, though, the weather's pretty cooperative, but
yeah, I don't know what the temperature is right now. I can tell you what it is. It's 73 right now.
That's what he seems like he's struggling. Oh, it's Stover, too.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they don't want to lose him.
73 degrees right now. This is really, though, a perfect night for football, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
we've had some starts that's, it's 90-plus degrees and some that have been colder or raining. This is picture perfect here tonight. And, what you always love about it is community. I mean, look at the community that's out here tonight.
Yeah.
This is a big crowd.
Yeah, big crowd. This is all, it's a great opener. As we talked about, it's a rivalry, really close for both teams, and great support. Student sections are full tonight.
It's good to see Stover up on his own power here.
Yes, that is.
And he's
lucky.
running off.
Definitely, I think it was just cramps, so that's good.
So the Freddies will have the ball at the 16-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and a long 9 here with 7:28 to go in the 3rd quarter on your Greens Automotive Repair scoreboard. So they'll start to wind the clock up. Out to the left side, Cash Parker. Now he'll come back in and tuck at the end of the line. As a wing, now he's going to go in motion out to the right
Sipes
side.
on the sweep.
Yep, sweep. And it's going to be Sipes working towards the end of the line and turns upfield. He's going to pick up yardage close to the 5, but a flag.
Yeah, flag. I think
going to be a hold probably.
I think we may have a hold on the edge there.
So that's probably going to come back.
Highland definitely was saying there was holding. The Highland bench was pretty animated over there.
You never talked to referee into anything, have you?
No. Yeah.
You got real quiet all of a sudden.
Right, yeah. I usually talk myself into trouble.
2nd and 9 is where it started here, and the flag on the play looked like a hold. I didn't even see an initial call, did you?
No. Like I say, the Highland bench got pretty animated, and then the flag popped out. But it did seem like one of those wing backs had a little bit of a tug there.
So a 10-yarder is the penalty, back to the 26-yard line. Ball is at the left hash mark. Sipes, the senior quarterback, looks to the sideline.
Yeah.
Cooper Ocker is going to be just behind the line to the right side. Shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Sipes rolling out right, looks downfield. He's going to cut back across the left. Now he's in trouble under pressure. Big block. Runs to the left side. There's a flag. Sipes jumps over one defender up to the 22. And what are we going to see?
Is that a block in the back? Yeah, maybe.
So penalties are starting to rack up here.
Yeah, going backwards here. I think that was a block in the back, maybe against the center clutter. That's one of those tricky ones for those linemen. Is he engaged? Is he engaged with that defensive lineman or not? And there, it definitely seemed like there had been separation before he re-engaged with him.
So there's going to call against the Freddies. Yeah. And the ball is going to come back, and they will keep walking back. Are they going to make it to Highland territory? Just about. It'll be at the 48-yard line into Highland territory. So it's going to be
still
second down, and I need a calculator.
Yeah, second down on about
40-some?
Almost 50 yards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So 2 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left. We're now in a full spread here for the Freddies. 4 down up front defensively. Here's the snap. 3 linebackers. Sipes the throw. Left side.
He got him.
At the 30. Tries to turn upfield. And it gets hit by 3 white jerseys. But that's a big pickup.
Yeah, that was a big play.
Surprisingly, after 20-some yards, it's still not close to a first down.
Yeah.
But he got half of it,
he got
right?
half of it. Exactly. Yeah, he took the words out of my mouth. I mean, he got half of it. And you're probably in 2-down territory here. See if they can knock it in half again.
So 3rd and 20.
If you're Highland, you don't want to be too passive here.
Yeah. 3rd and 21 or something like that. They have 28 on the board, but I don't think that's right. Here's the drop back. Sipes looking for the throw. Looks to the left side. He escapes a tackler. Now he's going to move on the run up to the 12-yard line. That's where he gets dropped.
So it's just going to be a little short. Just so elusive there. Highland just looked like they had good angles, and then Blake just did a great job of break and contain there.
I'll tell you what, it goes back to his sophomore year when he was scrambling out here so much and looking for the play. He's experienced so much. It's what's he's become so good at it.
Yeah. Well, physically, he's just really developed too. I mean, I think he's probably, since his sophomore year, probably grown a couple inches and obviously put a lot of pounds on. So
timeout on the field. 5:18 to go in the 3rd quarter, 14-6. Freddies lead it back in a moment on WMBO.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone. No income restrictions or insurance required. Visit KnoxStartingPoint.com to find your starting point today.
Knox County Veteran Services Office, Friday Night Lights on WMBO. We have 2 games every week. And, of course, tonight, Fredericktown Freddies and Highland Scotts, 14-6. The Freddies lead it here in the 3rd quarter. And Centerburg and Utica, our other game tonight on WMBO Facebook with Kyle Kerstetter and Ron Strong. And we're glad to have you on board here with us on YouTube and on the radio. So Freddies talk it over. They'll come back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and a bunch of yards here. They got 6 to get a first down. But the good news for them is they're at the 12, 13-yard line.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the right. Drop back in the shotgun. Quarterback Sipes steps out right, throws right into the end zone.
Touchdown.
It's going to be Brody Davis with the catch.
Brody Davis.
And a score, his second touchdown of the night. So 13 yards out, a pass from Sipes to Davis gets the score. And that is a big one for the Freddies and a tough one for Highland. With 5:10 to go in the third quarter, 20-6 as we wait the point after. Isaiah Brake has been perfect from here so far tonight. Isaiah Brake, just a sophomore, 5'7", 162 pounds. You like to see a young kicker, too, that's doing well because you keep them for a few years, right?
Get it. Yep, made it.
And he made it. So 21-6 with 5:10 to go here in quarter number 3. And we'll take another break on WMBO Sports.
Education is valuable, and at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, it's affordable too.
Year after year, MVNU continues to be one of the most affordable 4-year private schools in Ohio. Because of competitive financial aid awards, students are able to graduate with less debt.
Did you know that MVNU has ranged in the top 5% best college for the money by College Factual for the past 3 years straight?
Schedule a visit today with mvnu.edu/visit and see for yourself.
At MVNU, the future is bright.
Are you mechanically inclined and ready to take your career to the next level? If you have experience working on mechanical equipment such as engines or machinery, Ariel Corporation is looking for you. We offer great pay, excellent benefits, unrivaled retirement savings programs, and a safe, clean, and climate-controlled work environment with company-provided tools. Located in Mount Vernon, we offer stability and growth. Apply now at arielcorp.com. That's ARIEL Corp.com.
And welcome back to the Friday Night Lights, brought to you by Knox County Veteran Services Office. Also by Marengo Hardware, Buckeye Stoves, and Velvet Ice Cream. So the Freddies will kick it away from the 40-yard line as they are up now 21-6. Highland Scotts. Now it's very urgent that they get something together.
Yeah, totally. And Fredericktown did a good job. They had those setbacks with the penalties, but got those big chunk plays.
Here's the kickoff. This time it's going to be a little bit deeper, up to the 20-yard line. It'll be returned to the 25, now the 30.
Oh,
and a
nice
big
play.
hit by the Freddies. And that was led by Isaiah Brake. Was that Brake or no? Yeah, it was Brake. How is that possible? He was out there.
I think it was Griffin Garver, 42.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, Griffin, junior linebacker.
Big hit, though, by him and another. And now the Highland Scotts, not terrible field position at the 30. And they just got to move it like they did a couple of drives ago.
Yeah.
Now, do you try to get a quick – I mean, you're 5:04 to go in the third. How many possessions are you going to get?
Yeah.
The offense is not real explosive at this point. Do you try to go hard here and fast, or you just try to make your plays?
You know, that's one of the tricky things with this offense. I mean, this kind of offense. Well, they got
left
the edge
side
here.
with a carry around the edge, and that is going to be Bransom Newsom. He's going to get about 5 yards before he goes out of bounds.
This type of offense just isn't comfortable. It wants to be the offense that is up by 15 points, not the one that's down by 15 points in these situations, because it's a slow, percolating offense. And, they did get the one big play over the top, but it's just those are few and far between. So they're going to be fighting against the clock as well here.
2nd and 6 now for the Highland Scotts. Ball near the left hash mark. 2 receivers out to the right side. In motion is going to be Robbie Schmidt. Here's the snap, handoff Stover, left side line, and he's going to pick up a couple of quick ones, maybe 3.
Yeah.
That'll set up a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, this is important 3rd down here if you're Highland.
Ball is at their own 37-yard line near the left hash mark.
Senior Wyatt Todd on the play there, I think, rotating in.
Highland slow to come out of the huddle. 3:56 to go here in the third quarter on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Thank you for joining us here tonight on WMBO. Please tell our sponsors that you heard them. And we appreciate them. Without them, we couldn't be doing this broadcast. 2 receivers to the right side. One in the slot right. He's in motion. Single back. Here's the snap. Handoff. Stover, left side of the line. Cuts in, and he's going to pick up 2 yards. Not quite enough for a first down. So this is a trouble spot. You're 4th down and a yard or 2 away, and you're at your own 39. What's the call?
Down by.
Kind of have to go for it here, don't you?
It looks like they're going to punt. I pull the trigger on a fake here. I don't know. It's still early. If you give the Freds the ball here, you're pretty much conceding. So,
but if you don't get one here,
or
do you go for the hard count? You got to try that, right?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Punter is back, set to go. Ball is at the 39-yard line. No one back to return it.
Going to kick it.
Long driving kick. Nobody back there. Rolls to the 20. Highland bounce to the 15. And that's where it'll be for the Freddies to get another drive in here before the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
WMBO Sports, thanks for joining us. Of course, we have Ohio State football all season long on the radio. And the sports roundtable for the Ohio State Buckeyes happens every week from this point forward. We have it all on WMBO.
Now for Coach Spittler and the Freddies here, I mean, this is exactly where they want to be. Now they can really put the foot on the throat here and get this run game going, control that line of scrimmage, and just milk this clock.
Well, they showing the spread here. They've got 2 receivers out to the left side. Anybody else out there? There goes Davis. Out to the right.
Yeah.
About 5 yards from the end of the line. In the shotgun, the quarterback, Sipes. Single back offset. Here's the snap in motion is Davis. He's going to block for Sipes. Tries to turn upfield. He's trying to get past 3. Gets past 1 and knocked out of bounds. Maybe, did he gain any? Maybe a yard or 2.
No, he didn't.
No?
But it just seems like almost every play that he gets the edge, he's gonna pop it.
We've got an injured player. Yep. Highland has an injured player back here. Tonight's game brought to you by Utica Feed and Hardware, Country Court Skilled Nursing, the Living Center Senior Living Apartment Community, Prescription Turf Care, Knox Public Health Mobility Management, and Avita Health Systems. And they're going to.
Yeah, hopefully it's just cramps again.
Yeah. Try to help the injured player here.
Oh, there he goes. He rolls over. I was going to say he's laying awkwardly on his back there, but seems like maybe cramps.
Common problem in football. And so what's the real story with cramps? Is it, dehydration a little bit? Is it the weather more? Is it, what do you think?
Usually, I mean, obviously the weather plays a little apart, but a lot of times they're drinking the wrong fluids. If you're drinking a lot of, sports drinks that's got high sugar content, a lot of times that can increase the chances of cramps. So,
gotcha.
Our trainer always said that water is the best thing, and if you're going to drink a sports drink, to at least go half and half with water, just to dilute that sugar.
2 minutes, 31 seconds to go, 21-6 here in the third quarter. Freddies lead it on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard, and we'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment on WMVO.
This is Lorraine from Buckeye Stoves. Crisp air, hot chocolate, and football. This is what I think about when fall approaches. I also think about wood, pellet, and gas stoves. At Buckeye Stoves, we can take care of you from start to finish. Are you ready for heating season? Call Buckeye Stoves to schedule a chimney sweep or dryer event. Maintenance is the key. Buckeye Stoves, located on State Route 95 in Fredericktown. BuckeyeStoves.com. Buckeye Stoves, the cozy way to save.
Dreaming of greater independence? Knox County Mobility Management is your path to accessible transportation. Whether you need to get to the grocery, the doctor, or just somewhere that you need to be, call 740-392-2200, extension 2218. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. Free transportation coordination services are provided at no charge. Visit knoxhealth.com to learn more. Knox Public Health. Let us help get you where you want to go.
And welcome back here on WMVO. I'm Curtis Newland along with Will Hartley as we're going to be back in action. Zach Church, who is the quarterback for Highland, slow to get off the field. They were working on them there. I don't know if it was cramps, maybe a little bit more than that. And he will hobble off. Fredericktown has the ball.
Yeah, let's hope he can make it back. Both the guys that have been struggling with those cramps are two-way players.
2nd and 9. Sipes takes the snap. He's going to hand off the football
Davis
to Davis.
Again.
Davis up to left side. He gets over one tackler and pushes ahead up to about the 30-yard line. Boy, he has a good job of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Sipes, just being able to move here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Jump over the top. And he was hobbling there a little bit.
Davis probably close. He definitely over 100 yards total offense, and he's probably close to 100 yards rushing. He had that big 80-yard run. He's had a good night.
Down there. Left side. Ball at the 28-yard line. Getting ready for the snap. Everybody in tight. Oh, what was that? That was Kirk Parker over there. He did the, Michael Jackson. And they're going to snap the ball and pick up a yard, trying to distract the line to jump, I guess.
Yeah, almost worked.
I got to say, I haven't seen that ever before.
Yeah, he did. It's like
Thriller.
It's like, yeah. Mid-play dance move there.
I'm telling you. 2nd down now and really long here.
But they're just milking clock here, which is,
minute 25.
If you're Highland, that's you're not only fighting against the Freddies, you're fighting against the clock too.
11 seconds on the play clock. Play clocks are great, aren't they?
Yeah.
4 seconds. Here's the snap. Sipes hands it off. And a scrum up the middle, maybe a yard.
Yeah.
Whole team's pushing on both sides. Yeah, the play clock has been, for high school, has been relatively new that you've had everybody have a clock.
Yeah. And there's still a few schools that don't. Yeah.
And they are, I'm sure for coaching, very advantageous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
because if you're a player out there, you had no idea.
No, yeah. You really got to focus on that back, Judge, if you don't have a play clock. And that's, it's just one more thing that you got to focus on, especially with the quarterback. It's one more thing that you got to pay attention to.
The facilities, too, and my goodness, have just, gotten so wonderful anymore, including here at Fredericktown. Here's the snap and a run up the middle, up to the 40-yard line. Still had the ball knocked loose, and it's Highland jumping all over it at the 45. What looked like a terrific run.
Yeah. That was a good run there going by Aiden Ebersole, the junior, and just lost it there.
And that, to me, if in watching it, that wasn't because he wasn't holding on to it. The defender took a perfect hit with the helmet on that ball. There was no hanging on to that.
Just late in that run, he got ping pong balled around a little bit there.
How huge is that, though, for Highland
right
now?
I didn't see who recovered it for the Scotts. It was a nice play because the ball was bouncing around. It's kind of anybody's ball there. And they got it.
Desperately needed that.
Yeah.
They're now in decent field position at the 45-yard line. That's scoreable for them in this offense. Only 8.9 seconds to go in the third. But they really need to score from this possession, I would think.
Yeah. It's interesting, too, because the Freddies are up on the board, and a lot of, we talked about how turnovers can be so detrimental. But Highland's winning the turnover battle. I believe that's +2 for the Scotts.
Yeah. Hudson Howell out to the left side. Hayden
we
Moore to the right.
We got a late arrival here.
And we're going to have a timeout called by Ty Stover so they don't get caught up in that. We'll take a break as well. 1st and 10. We'll be back in a moment on WMBO.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897. Visit us at thelivingcenter.net or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon and find us on social media. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMBO, your home for high school football all season long. WMBO.
And welcome back on the Knox County Veteran Services Office. Friday Night Lights, 21-6. Fredericktown leads it in the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard.
I think that just leaves Highland with one timeout for the half.
So the pressure is on Highland right now. They really need to score off this drive in our determination. One receiver, make it two left, one to the right side. Ball's at the right hash mark. Here's the snap, handoff faked, and it's going to be Church to keep the ball for a pickup of 2 on the progression.
And Church came back in after the cramps there, so seems okay for now. Go ahead into the fourth. That's the end of the third.
Yep. Final quarter on the way. We'll step out again. 21-6. Freddies lead at fourth quarter next on WMBO.
Oh, there it is. Found.
Your family, the car that you bought when you were 18, the house you turned into a home. UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it most. As an independent insurance agency, UIS Insurance and Investments is able to design a custom policy that's unique to you and assures that all things you love are safe and sound. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
WMVO, WQIO HD2, Mount Vernon. Highland with the football, basketball. Skips it out on the option left side on the pitch. And it's going to get caught up behind the line of scrimmage. That was pitched out to number 12, Dylan Wiggin.
Now we
kind of fell apart.
Yeah, now we got Toombs with a cramp for the Freddies. So getting into the fourth quarter, a lot of these two-way players starting to struggle a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of adjustment, too. I mean, you've done some scrimmages. You've done a lot of hot football. And this is really the first evening thing, right?
Right, yeah. And like you say, just the amount of reps. That nervous energy, the amount of reps tonight is something new to the system.
This is kind of a thing, too. Momentum's so important in football, and I've seen it happen before. I know you have, too, where, you take enough stoppage of play for – this sort of thing, and depending on what side of the ball you're on, it's still going to affect you, right?
Yeah.
And your rhythm.
Yeah, you cannot. It's hard to get in that rhythm. Yeah.
21-6, 11:39 to go here in quarter number 4 on WMVO.
Yeah, I mean the first half just flew by. We were through the first half in under an hour, and now because of these. Cramps has kind of slowed down the pace of play.
Toombs is going to hop off on his own to the sideline. Cramps are not fun, that's for sure. Third down and 10. Our very own Tyler Mathias has gotten cramps in the booth. We made fun of him for it, but it happens.
Yeah.
One to the right, one left, wide. Slot. Single back, close into the quarterback, under center. Here's the snap. Fake handoff, and then hands it around the backside, and
good play.
Smother it.
Yeah, good play by Cam Clutter. He sniffed that out.
Caden Daughtery with the carry out to the right side.
He wasn't fooled by the misdirection. No. Another Scott down.
And some of those, you just
number 1 Daugherty down.
He had the ball.
Yeah.
Just the play's kind of slow to develop. Everybody's already in the box. And so it's hard to fool them anyway.
Yeah.
And then if it's slow at all, well, that's a done deal. Or if you don't
it's hard to get the misdirection going. In the first half, Highland was getting some success front side at the point of attack. It's hard to get the misdirection going if you can't establish something on the front side of those plays. Establishing your dive fake. Well, they got to be able to respect that. You want the defense to respect that dive, and if you're not being able to establish it, the defense is not going to respect it, and that makes it hard to get your counter plays going.
4th down and 7, and the Highland Scotts need to get something going here. Starting to lose potential. as you're only going to get so many possessions likely.
Yeah.
So 4th down. Here come the Scots to the line of scrimmage. One receiver set left. A pair to the right side. Ball near the right hash mark. Single back, under center, Church. Drops back quickly to the right side, throws the ball, and it's going to be incomplete pass.
Yep.
And that'll give the turnover on downs to the Fredericktown Freddies.
Looked like it was there, just slipped through his hands. Good stand by the Freddies.
So the Fredericktown Freddies leading the way here at home tonight in their season opener.
Good field position. Get the ball back.
10 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Brought to you by Green Automotive Repair, our scoreboard tonight. The game brought to you by Citywide Solutions, Ariel Corporation, Conway's Danville Pharmacy, Griffin Insurance, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, by Pizza Cottage. And we'll have to name a player of the game coming up here in a little bit. We'll get that free pizza. And by the way, Pizza Cottage, our home of the Monday Night Sports Talk Show on WMVO. Here's the snap and the handoff right up the middle, scrum. And it's going to be 3 or 4 yards here on the carry.
Looked like it was Cooper Rocker there, number 14.
What can you tell us about Cooper Rocker?
Well, Cooper last year was a defensive specialist. He actually, Coach Spittler moved him from offensive line. He played a lot of offensive line because we had some, especially early in the year, because we had some injuries. But he really made hay on the defensive side of the ball, the defensive line. And Coach Spittler moved him from O-line to fullback. And, it's a new position for him. Tough kid, physical kid, one of the more physical kids on the squad.
2nd down and 7. One wide left, one set at the end of the line. Here's the snap and the handoff. Sipes right up the middle. And he's up to about the 50-yard line, just shy of the 1st down. And, of course, the Freddies just want to keep this drive alive. That's all they're worried about.
Yeah, they're in good position here. 3rd and, 2 or 3?
3rd and 3, we'll call it, from their own 49-yard line.
Highland defense probably going to get some tired legs now, even more so. They've really been on the field a lot here in the second half. Freddies have really controlled the ball other than the initial drive there.
13 seconds on the play clock. Fredericktown wants to take as much time as they can. One receiver split left, now in motion. Here's the snap. Hand off and turns upfield right away in the middle to the 50.
Yeah, I think even with the second effort, he might be a little short. Now this is interesting here. It looks like they're lining up for the punt.
That was Kirk Parker that came across there to get the ball and turn upfield.
Yes, it's long. So they've marked him back a little bit. So, yeah.
So 4th and a little longer than a yard.
Definitely punt.
Fredericktown is in the driver's seat at this point. Punting's not going to hurt them. They would have liked to keep the drive alive to burn the clock, but Highland, they do need something quick here to prove that they can get it done because they're going to have 2 scores.
Yeah. Make sure we got protection. The Freddies got protection here. Don't want to give up anything. Good.
Here's the punt. Long, hard punt. It's going to be
awkward.
Down.
Oh, you're down.
He's down at the 15, but no call. He was on the field, down with a knee.
Yeah, not quite sure.
Up to the 27-yard line, and I think they're going to keep him at the 27.
Yeah. I don't know. Is he saying that he was on it? He must have said he fell down, but he didn't have control of the ball. I don't know what the back
that he got up, but I don't think so.
He had visions of being in the NFL there or something.
Fredericktown players are asking the officials. We'll see how far they get with that.
Yeah. No replay. The play's going to stand. I mean.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Highland from the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
Their own. We'll see if they come up with something big here. You almost have to try to throw the ball, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean, you need to get, you got a 2-possession game here. You need to get one quick score.
And you can't get the quick run up the middle because it's, everybody's in the box.
Right, so you got to start taking some risks a little bit here.
One wide left, one wide right. One's in motion from left to right. Here's the snap right up the middle and a push by Stover.
They go back
up
to
across
the
30-yard line, and that's a pickup of maybe 4. And so Highland Looking at the clock, still bearing down on them with 7 minutes, 57 seconds.
Yeah.
Second down and a long 5, maybe 6 here. Taking time in the huddle. Just don't have a lot of time.
Right.
Wiggin out to the left side for Highland. One receiver, wide right, under center, the quarterback, Church. 4 down up front defensively. Here's the snap. Church keeps it, gets caught up in the backfield, and goes down. Gain of maybe inches.
Yeah, I think it was Nick McFerrin again on the play, middle linebacker. Freddie's bringing in some fresh bodies up front.
So 3rd down and 5 here for Highland. This is a key down for the game.
Really hurts, too. This offense, you can't really, it's not one that you can just sit at the line of scrimmage and make your adjustments and make your plays. So they're taking a lot of time in the huddle as well.
2 receivers tight right. We got 2 receivers, 1 receiver tight left. In motion. Here's the snap. Little sweep to the right side. Cuts inside the tackle and moves upfield 2 yards.
4th down.
Doherty there with the run. It's just not the kind of offense that's going to get you the yards you need right now. 21-6. Highland trailing the Freddies with 6:31 to go in the football game. Brought to you by Green Automotive Repair, our scoreboard.
Looks like what you talked about earlier, Curtis. This is it. This is do or die now. I think they're going to go for it.
Yep. Kind of have to.
Yeah.
4th and 2, 35-yard line. Ball near the right hash. Thanks to our crew tonight, Austin Stinnett, our producer, Delaney Kerstetter on camera, and John Wareham on the sideline cam tonight.
They're going to be real close here on the play clock.
1 receiver left, 1 right, 4 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap. Church running right side, has some room, gets the 1st down. How about that?
Yeah.
Up to the 45-yard line, which is great for Highland, but they've got to move fast.
Yeah. Oh, they would have got, nope. He's going to get up. Yep.
What do they have, 1 timeout left, did you tell
I believe they only have 1. Yeah.
And the clock is stopped to set the chains. And then it'll start again, which it has, and they didn't set the change yet. Fredericktown's got a player on the field, too many. And a snap has happened, right side of the line, about 2 or 3 yards carry, and, of course, penalty flag.
Yeah. So we got 12 guys on the field for the Freddies.
Wyatt Cole was hustling, 6'5", 267 pounds. He was hustling like thunder across there to get off.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite make it. Are the coaches are you on the sideline going, come on, come on?
Yeah, they were, yeah. He got a little chewing there when he finally got off.
So they'll set the penalty for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now for the Highland Scotts. 5:35. They got to speed their
clock
roll
running
up here. You got to score quick here, and then you worry about the rest of it in a minute, right? 1 to the left wide, 1 to the right wide. To see if they take a shot downfield. Under center is Church. Doherty in motion. Church rolls out to the right side. He's going to run the ball towards the sideline, picks up a yard, maybe 2, depending on whether they push him out of bounds. That should stop the clock at least for the Scots.
Yeah, they're keeping it running. He must not have got out of bounds. I was just going to say that too. I mean, they're really working off tackle. So much of this offense is off tackle that it's hard for them to get to the outside and get out of bounds and use that to stop the clock.
Because even when you thought they were doing a jet sweep or something, they were cutting in.
Cutting it in, yeah.
2nd down and 2, or 3 here for Highland.
Really playing between the hashes.
This is going to be the difference between opportunity and not, probably right here. 1 left, 1 to the right. They got to get it. Here's the snap, handoff, and they're not going to get it. It'll be 3rd down and a couple.
Yep.
Clock's going to continue to run. I just don't think they're going to have enough time here. 3rd down and a couple. So Northridge is up next for Fredericktown.
Yeah.
I forget who the Scots have.
They got doesn't get any easier for them. They got Dalton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got to play power, Dalton.
They driving up there, or is Dalton coming down?
Yeah, know? I'm not sure. They're at home. It's their home opener against
it's fortunate for Highland. That's a nice little drive.
Against the Bulldogs.
21-6, 3:50 to go here in the football game on the Greens Automotive Repair.
Oh, it's
scoreboard.
offsides on Highland.
Offsides.
Yeah, they don't need that. That's an unforced error. The only good thing about that is it stops the clock.
Yeah. A couple players getting chippy out there right now.
Yeah. Dalton, the home of former Freddie coach Brian Baum.
Ah.
Now it's North Canton Hoover, head coach there.
Beautiful night for football. We're sitting at 71 degrees. You know, it's supposed to be in the 70s, like low 70s next week during the week.
Yeah,
hopefully that'll set up another beautiful Friday night. Might have to wear your jacket.
Yeah.
You get cold easy?
I bought a hoodie for tonight, actually, because I wasn't sure.
Well, I tell you what, I like to promote the heated jackets. They really come in handy. 2 to the right. Not shotgun, under center, and we got a jump of offside on the right side of the defensive line.
Tit for tat here. Highland jumps offside, and then the Freds do.
Was Highland off first?
No, on the last play. And now the Freds just gave it back to him.
Griffin Garver who got
Griffin
the jump.
Garver, yeah.
So that'll be some easy yardage there for the Scots, but I'm not sure it's going to matter at this point. 3rd down and 2. They need to get the ball down the field and quick. Even then, tall order. 2 receivers right. Here's the snap. Pitch right side. It's going to be Stover. He might get the first down. He stretches ahead. Nice stretch on his part.
I think he got the first down.
Yep, he did. They're going to move it.
More.
So the chains will move. The clock stops just enough for that to happen.
I mean, this is okay for the Freddies. Just keep Highland just grinding it out here, because the clock right now is the Freddies' friend.
Right. Highland's doing the work for them on the clock.
Just make them take one more snap. Even if they're keeping the ball here, just make them take another snap. Don't give them anything big.
2:52 to go here in the 4th quarter. Greens Automotive Repair scoreboard, 21-6. Freddies lead it. Knox County Veteran Services Office Friday Night Lights. Here's the snap. This Church, did he hand it off? Yeah, I guess he did.
Yeah.
Stover had it there.
1 yard gain.
I don't even think they're going to give him that.
Yeah.
Next week, Mount Vernon and Newark, our game. Kyle Kerstetter and Ron Strong will have the call of that one. You and I are going to be in Danville with Utica.
Yeah.
In Danville.
Yeah. Let's just see how those, like you said, you had Utica and Centerburg. It's always a tough opener for Utica. And then Danville and Worthington Christian.
So everybody tied in for Highland. 2nd down and 9. Here's the snap. The quarterback hands it off to the left side across the 40-yard line. Jump. A flag is going to come in.
Yeah, flag.
And Highland
might be a hold. I don't.
Robbie Smith gets about 6 or 5 here, but it's going to come back.
Yeah.
More cramps on the field.
Old chop block. Yeah.
Gavin Toombs is.
Yeah, Gavin's
got a lot of cramps tonight.
Gavin, those big guys. I mean, we saw the same thing with Highland with Stover, the big kid.
Yeah.
That's a lot, carrying a lot of weight, bulk around, playing both ways. Biggest thing with hydrating too is it's got to be something that you force yourself to do throughout the week too. You can't just start pounding the fluids on Thursday night. It's got to be something that you start earlier in the week.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's like I've interviewed some NASCAR drivers and some Formula One drivers. They're athletes.
Yeah.
And when I've talked to them, they talk about, and it's surprising how much fluids they have to take in to deal with a race that long.
Yeah. Well, the Formula One guys, they're subjected to G's as well, like the G forces in those cars. I'm not sure if that's the same in the NASCARs. They're not going quite as fast, but I know the Formula One guys. They talk about their neck, how conditions their neck has to be to handle the G's.
So if anybody thinks that they are not athletes, is mistaken.
Yeah.
They are physical. All right, minute 37 to go here in the football game. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll step out as well on WMBO.
Danbury Mount Vernon by Story Point Group, where we spend every minute of every day providing the best for our residents. We offer living options from villas to independent living, assisted living, and memory care. Our network of communities offers a calendar of enriching activities, fresh chef-prepared meals daily, and a supportive and dedicated team, all of which creates an unmatched experience for seniors and families. If you're looking for an award-winning senior living community that feels like home, then Danbury Senior Living is right for you. Come and discover why life at Danbury Community is so special.
What do you love most about the cooler weather? Snuggling under a warm blanket? Holidays with family? What about the flu? Not so much. Getting your flu shot at Conway's Danville Health Mart Pharmacy is the first line of defense in protecting you, your family, and the community. Get your flu shot today. Visit Conway's Danville Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart Pharmacy at 14 East Main Street, Danville. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
And welcome back to Fredericktown on WMBO Sports. Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights. Here's the snap for Highland, and the play is going to stop with about a yard or two carry. Not very much. 1 minute 31 to go.
Yeah.
Fredericktown in control of this one, 21-6. And it's time for the Pizza Cottage player of the game. Going to get a free pizza from Pizza Cottage.
Yeah, I think.
And who is it going to be?
I think we're pretty unanimous up here in the box. Brody Davis, big night. Very explosive both in the running game and the passing game. Had that big catch that set up the first score in the first half. Broke that double handoff for about an 80-yard run. And then he had another score that sealed the deal, second score that sealed the deal, his second score that sealed the deal for the Freddies. So big night for Brody, both in the run game and the pass game.
Here's the snap for Highland up the middle again, about a yard here. And one of the Fredericktown players say it's their ball. And more say it now. What's it going to be? While we wait, congratulations to Brody Davis, Pizza Cottage player of the game here on WMBO Sports.
Freddie ball. Yeah.
And Fredericktown will have the ball with
all but the victory
seconds.
Formation here, the best formation in football.
Right. Well, we didn't know what to expect coming into this game, and it was a little bit slow to get started, and then the Fredericktown Freddies found a way to get us some score on the board. Then Highland came back, and we thought maybe the momentum was going to shift there a little bit.
Yeah.
And the Fredericktown Freddies went on now to a 21-6, what presumably is a victory with just under a minute to go.
Yeah, the Freddies played really good defense all night, other than a couple breakdowns there. I think the difference in the game, as we talked about coming in, I mean, you got a lot of experience back as far as skill guys are concerned for the Freddies. And if you look at that main group, Toombs and Sipes and Davis, they all showed up. They all had big plays tonight, and I think that was the difference in the game.
Starting point postgame show is coming up. Victory formation there. They downed that one. 50 seconds to go. They'll need to do that one more time. But the starting point of Mount Vernon postgame show. Get some of the scoring from the night. A couple of comments, and we'll be heading off to week number 2 already for high school football. And for the first time, Coach, in a long time, you'll be able to leave the grounds here and not have to go to the locker room or tear down anything, right?
Yeah, and excited about next week going down to Danville and seeing the new turf and all the updates to the stadium.
And we will be there.
Good win for the Freddies.
So the Fredericktown Freddies get victory tonight. 21-6 the final score over Highland. We'll be back with your starting point of Mount Vernon postgame show in a moment on WMBO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes. Hey there, trendsetters. Stop into Hinkle's Marengo Hardware on 20 South Main Street in Marengo for your hardware accessories and supplies. Projects don't stand a chance when you start here. From pellet fuel to quality seeds, it doesn't matter what the season brings.
Hey, football fans, as we cheer on our teams this season, let's talk about a crucial support team right here in Mount Vernon.
We're on Facebook, closed Sundays only. Call and stop by to Hinkle's Marengo Hardware, 419-253-0221. Come see our new paint area, open now. UIS Insurance.
Hey, football fans, as we cheer on our teams this season, let's talk about a crucial support team right here in Mount Vernon.
At Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center, we're here to support you through every decision, just like a coach guides you through the big game.
Whether it's about pregnancy testing or exploring your options, Starting Point is all about giving you the information and support you need.
Just like every play counts on the field, every choice you make for your life matters.
For more information, visit knoxstartingpoint.com.
Knox Starting Point, you have more choices than you think.
All your insurance needs.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897, visit us at thelivingcenter.net, or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon and find us on social media. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
Alumni Roofing is a full-service commercial roofing contractor providing commercial and industrial roofing solutions. Located in Lexington, Ohio, providing service to much of north central Ohio, including the greater metropolitan areas of Columbus, Cleveland, and Akron. Preventive maintenance program, roof health assessment, storm damage assessment, roof replacement, roof restoration, and more. Call 419-884-9715 and mention this ad to receive a free thermal scan and a full roof health assessment. Alumni Roofing would like to give a shout-out to the Fredericktown High School Band Program.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Knox County Veteran Services Office. Friday Night Lights, 21-6, the final score tonight on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Glad I remembered that because they turned the scoreboard off. But anyway, Will, tonight let's look at the scoring, how it went.
Yeah, first off, congratulations, Coach Spittler and his staff on the first win. It's always great to get that first win under your belt with a new program. Hey, it was Brody Davis had a great night tonight. He set up that first score, and then Kirk Parker took it in on a 3-yard run with 5:14 in the second quarter. PAT was good by Isaiah Brake. Then Highland came back in the second half. They had a really nice – their score was also set up by a big pass play. And then Zach Church took it in from 3 yards. They went for 2, didn't get the 2-pointer. And then it was Brody Davis again on an 80-yard run with 8 minutes left in the third. PAT was good on that one. And then Davis finished off the scoring with a 13-yard pass reception from Blake Sipes with 5:10 left in the third. And then the Freddies were able to just really milk that clock throughout the fourth and get out of here with a victory.
Brody Davis, our Pizza Cottage player of the game, and you talked about some of those great plays there. And we go into next week, and final thoughts about tonight's game as far as these two teams?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good start. As we said, it's just so important to get off on the right foot, get your season started with a win. It just really gives you that it's almost a sense of relief that all that hard work is paid off, and then you got that momentum going in to next week. For Highland, it's not going to get any easier for them. They got Dalton. They host Dalton next week. It is their home opener, so that's always exciting. And I think Coach Stover will just keep plugging away with this and working this system. Seems like these teams, there were cramps tonight, but it seems like both teams got out of here healthy, so that's good. And the Freddies will be right back here next week to host the Vikings from Northridge.
Well, great job, Coach. It's a pleasure to have you with us, and we look forward to a great season.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, beautiful night tonight.
For our staff, want to thank Austin Stinnett, our producer tonight, Delaney Kerstetter on the camera, John Wareham on the camera. For Will Hartley, I'm Curtis Newland. Thanks for joining us tonight on WMBO. It is brought to you by Knox County Veteran Services, our title sponsor of Friday Night Lights. Also, starting point of Knox County, Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services, Pizza Cottage, Alumni Roofing, Danbury Senior Living, the Marengo Hardware, Buckeye Stoves, Velvet Ice Cream, Country Court Skilled Nursing, Utica Feed and Hardware, the Living Center Senior Living Apartment Community, Prescription Turf Care, Knox Public Health Mobility Management, Avita Health Systems, Green Automotive Repair, Citywide Solutions, also by Ariel Corporation and Conway's Danville Pharmacy. Again, for the staff, I'm Curtis Newland. Final score, final time, 21-6. Fredericktown victorious tonight over Highland. Have a great night, everyone, on WMBO.